talkSPORT Sports Update with Trusted Trader. Find top-notch tradespeople in your area, all who pass the Trusted Trader 15-point assessment.
talkSPORT.
Good afternoon, I'm Max Scott here with your sports headlines. So, Thomas Tuchel's told talkSPORT he will not force England's top attacking players into his starting 11 and admits there are tough decisions ahead of the likes of Bellingham, Foden, Palmer, Rodgers and Gibbs-White when it comes to World Cup selection.
We will not take everyone, not because we don't like it, not because they don't individually deserve it, but we will always do what's best for the team. We will always do what's best for winning. We will always do what's best for a balance, and we will try to keep the clarity, even if it means that we have to take a tough decision.
So what does it mean for Phil Foden? Well, Tuchel's already said he's competing with Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane as a number 9 and has now told talkSPORT he might try him in another position.
For Man City, he plays almost like a 8-10, so maybe during the next months we consider him as a 8.
For more on this, head to the website at talksport.com. Remember, talkSPORT's bringing you live coverage from Wembley as England face Serbia tomorrow night. Rob Edwards has officially been announced as Wolves' new manager. Edwards has received a lot of criticism for ditching Borough for Wolves at bottom of the table. But talkSPORT's Ben Jacobs says it's a good appointment all round.
He has an emotional connection to the club, and he knows that owners who run their windows in a very specific way, that's not everybody's cup of tea. So he's the right fit.
Edwards joins on a 3.5-year deal. And the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust says unaffordable ticket prices are behind the declining atmosphere at the club's stadium. The 62,000-seater stadium's seen low crowds in the Champions League this season. Just 54 and 49,000 fans respectively turned up for home fixtures against Villarreal and Copenhagen due to increased ticket prices.
talkSPORT News.
Military driving examiners are being drafted in to help cut the driving test backlog, and private emails sent by Jeffrey Epstein have been released by the Democrats, who say they linked Donald Trump to the paedophile financier.
talkSPORT weather with QuickFit, where we've got more premium tyres than the number of times you'll hear, "Ooh, it's a bit nippy this winter." Book today at quickfit.com.
Rain moving from the south into central areas, wet across northern Scotland as well, mostly dry elsewhere.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Drive on talkSPORT with your Padel World Champions, me, Andy Goldstein, and the Lionel Messi of the group. It's Darren Bent.
It's Darren here, by the way, Darren Bent.
DB, give me 5, mate.
Oh, yeah, geezer.
You right, sunshine?
No, never in doubt.
Of course it was never in doubt. But, Jiggo, we've got a show for you today. We'll be asking whether the neutral wants to see Rob Edwards succeed at Wolves as he jumped ship from Middlesbrough. We'll discuss whether Thomas Tuchel can get all his talent into one team and Celtic edge closer to securing their new manager. From the MLS, we'll be asking whether you'd rather play in Scotland or America. All that and Spencer Oliver and Gareth A. Davis, they join us just, 3 days from Eubank Bend, part 2. And we'll bring you today's office debate. It's a good one as well. And we'll hear what Louis Saha had to say about the unfashionable number 9 shirt. This is Drive. This is talkSPORT. You can get involved 03717 223344, or you can just sit back and listen to 2 world champions for the next 3 hours.
And there we have it. Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent embrace. They have beaten Jamie O'Hara and Gabby Agbonlahor by 2 sets to love. Darren Bent lifts his arms to the sky. He's carried Goldstein, let's be honest, throughout the game. But in the inaugural talkSPORT World Padel Championships, it is Team Drive, Darren Bent and Andy Goldstein, who come out on top by 2 sets to love.
We are the champions, my friends. Come on. Champions. Oh, my days. Firstly, thanks to everyone that watched it live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thanks to all the kind messages. And big thanks to Lionel Messi, Darren Bent, who... Ollie Clint was a little bit unkind there, saying he carried me. I hit some nice shots, but you were above and beyond as always, which I knew about. Because I knew that with you in the team, we couldn't lose.
No, I didn't think. I knew we wouldn't lose. But fair play to him. Got to give a shout out to obviously O'Hara as well, considering it's his first time playing.
Well, hold on. I mean, he's texting me already. So I put on social, why were you wearing tights?
Yeah.
And he went, stop. This is what he said. Stop me cars from blowing up. Halfway through the match, he was moaning about his back.
Yeah.
I mean, more excuses.
Why not? Fair play to you. Fair play to you. Do you know why? Because that was my only concern.
Yeah.
Is that I wasn't sure how much.
You doubt me? Never doubt the gale force.
I wasn't sure how much they were going to target you.
Yeah.
And like I've been in games where they just keep hitting the other geezer, keeps making mistakes. Eventually, you end up losing the game. But fair play, you kept getting him back. Some nice shots there as well.
Thanks, man.
As we won it. No carry, nobody. We won it together.
2 sets to nil as well. Didn't even win a set.
You know, it's funny though, is it? Quite funny as well.
Yeah.
We kind of spoke about it, didn't we? Midway through the second set, and we went, we'll make it a little bit closer, so we'll start making a few mistakes.
Oh, you didn't need to tell everyone that.
Yeah, we'll make a few mistakes.
Well, if the truth, I can tell people or not.
Yeah.
So management Max said, just put your foot on the brake a little bit.
Yes.
Just so it doesn't end quickly. And so I didn't want to do that.
No.
But you were a bit like, well...
We got to 5-1, I said, you know what?
Now we can...
Now we'll kick back on again.
Yeah. Put your foot back on the accelerator.
But no, yeah, we played well.
Well done for them for turning up. I mean, you could argue they actually didn't, but, well done.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can say for turning up.
I'm going to lie to you.
Yeah.
If we'd have got beat, which I knew we wouldn't, right?
But
I'm not sure I would have turned up for the show.
Oh, I want to turn up. You would see me for dust.
I think
but here's the
it
thing.
would have been O'Hara and Gabby.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We are now talkSPORT Padel world champions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you threw the gauntlet down to Simon Jordan earlier on.
Simon can play.
I know he can, but I just feel with Simon, he can play, right? I love Simon a bit. I think he's brilliant. I mean, he can talk the talk. We know that. I need to see him walk it.
He can play.
I need to see him walk.
When I watched him, I was surprised how mobile he was.
Yeah.
And he's got a very good range of shots.
Well, listen, we are the defending champ. If anyone out there, by the way, I know that Jimmy Bullard left a message on the breakfast show this morning saying it'll be him and JT, John Terry.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, if big names want to take on the current world champions, they're more than welcome to give it a go. My advice is don't, because you're going to lose. I mean, we're unbeaten now. 1 out of 1.
You know what's funny? When I was listening to a lot of the... when I was listening to the breakfast show this morning, I had the little packages of Tony Bellew.
I heard that.
And it was almost like he was torn, because he was like, the weasel, but even though we know he loves you.
He does love me.
He was like, I need the weasel to lose, but he wanted me to win, so he was kind of torn.
Can I tell you something?
What?
He sent me a DM this morning wishing me luck.
Did he?
Yeah. He loves me, Tony.
You're lying, aren't you?
No, I'll show it to you in the break.
All right.
I'll show it to you in the break.
Because he didn't send me nothing.
I did not.
Mm.
Oh, he just said, just put good luck, the weasel. I mean, he loves me deep down, Tony Bellew, right?
He's coming in on Friday, he told me already.
Oh, is he? Okay, he didn't send me a DM, I just made it up.
Yeah, he's coming in on Friday. He's doing
yeah, okay, well, fine. We'll see.
I'll
show you the DM in a minute.
I spoke to him yesterday. So.
Okay. Well, if Tony Bellew wants to find a paddle partner...
Yeah.
Actually, don't forget that one, Tony.
A small little weak imbecile called Goldstein.
It just scares me.
Do you know what I'd be nervous about? So obviously you saw today when I smashed the ball.
Yeah.
How hard I hit it.
Yeah.
If I hit him accidentally with one.
If you hit Bellew with one?
Yeah. Because sometimes boxers have got that.
They can click.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure. Maybe I'll play with him.
No.
No, friendly.
No. Don't split the winning team up.
Not even
son.
friendlies.
Not even friendly.
No, like me and you play one set, then me and him play one set.
No. Oh, because he's famous. No. All right?
You're famous, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what you just say. No, listen. You never break up a winning partnership.
All right, mate.
All right? We are the champions.
We are the champions.
We are the best. If you want to take us on, let us know.
All
right? And that applies to Simon Jordan as well. Him and Jim White would be good.
I would destroy them.
Yeah. Although you would hear, fantastic shot, Simon.
Yeah, I need you to see Simon play, though.
I know. Listen, I've no doubt he's a good player.
I was like, probably you a little bit, when he first, because I'm used to seeing him in the nice roll neck jumpers and the blazers.
Is that what he plays in?
No, but see, I'm thinking, I can't imagine him in sportswear. He came with tights on.
Yeah.
His sports gear.
High heels.
And I thought, here we go. But then his first couple of shots, I went...
No, I've no doubt he's a good player. But you know as well as I do, under pressure, it's a totally different game.
All right, my bad, sorry, Joe.
All right? If Joe would say, move on. Listen, if anyone wants a challenge, let us know. Right. We're going to start the show by touching on Wolves. They've finally confirmed the appointment of Rob Edwards as their new manager. He, of course, joins from Middlesbrough and has signed a 3.5-year deal at the club. Let's get more on this with talkSPORT's chief football correspondent as we say hello and good afternoon to someone that has been on a paddle court, but only because he took a wrong turn. Alex Crook. Crookie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I tell you what, it's the international break when you boys spend 10 minutes at the top of the show talking about paddle tennis.
Cookie, it would have been 20 if we'd have had our way, but producer
I bet it would.
Yeah,
I bet it
would.
Congratulations.
Did you watch it?
Sam Matterface fancies himself as a bit of a paddle superstar, by the way. Get him involved.
Well, you would have to be his partner then, right?
Do you know what? I've never played the game. I used to be quite a decent tennis player. Would that help?
That won't help.
No, that will help, Cookie. You want to get him on? Yeah. You and Matt Face if you want next, yeah?
Let's do it.
All right. I can't.
You don't believe that.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Right, listen, Cookie, let's talk about this, shall we? Because it has annoyed, obviously, all the Middlesbrough fans. I think football fans are a little bit peeved with the decision. Personally, I think it's a no-brainer. No matter how well you're doing at a club in the Championship, if a club, even if they're at the bottom of the Premier League, come calling, I think it's a no-brainer.
Do you know what? I think we've seen a new sort of stance from football fans where people want to get offended on behalf of supporters of other teams. I understand if you're a Middlesbrough fan, you're going to be a bit annoyed. You've got a new manager in, you're 14 games into the season, you're looking like a good bet, potentially for automatic promotion, and he's gone. So they're entitled to feel jilted and, to feel that it's a bit unfair on them. But why are other football fans so annoyed by the fact a guy has taken a job in the Premier League, presumably has got himself a decent pay rise, he's got himself a 3.5-year contract at the club that he adores. He served as a player, more than 100 games. He's been there 3 times in various coaching roles. He grew up in the area. He's got strong family connections in the area. Why would he not take the job? And also, Middlesbrough have a history of starting a season well, falling away, and then maybe getting to January and selling their best player. Don't completely rule that out when it comes to Hayden Hackney. I don't understand the outrage from non-Middlesbrough fans about Rob Edwards taking this job.
Do you know what, Crookie, as well? What surprises me is that if Rob Edwards had gone the other way and Rob Edwards had lost 5 or 6 games on the spin, there'd be people calling for his head and saying he needs to go. So I understand from Middlesbrough's perspective, fans, by the way, I can understand. We're flying. Why would he want to do that? But it does kind of make sense to me because it is a Premier League job for now at the minute. And everything you just spoke about. And sometimes these things matter more in terms of him from the area, spending a lot of time in that area, having roots there in that area. It kind of makes sense to me in terms of that side of things. I know where they are in the table doesn't, but his connections to the football club, it doesn't surprise me that he jumped at the chance.
No, I agree. And I know that he privately believes this Wolves team is better than the Luton team that he had in the Premier League. And yes, they went down, but he did make them competitive. They were by far the best of the 3 relegated teams that season. It's going to take a miracle, but they've got 27 games, Wolves. I think he'll get funds in January if they look like they're in a position to maybe challenge to stay up. If they're not, then probably they'll keep their powder dry. But you look at the Championship, and I know you watch a lot of Championship football, Benty, it's getting weaker by the year for me. So if the worst happens and Wolves do go down, if the owners invest properly, I think they'll put their faith in Rob Edwards, that he is the best possible man to bring them straight back up again, hence the 3.5-year contract. And what I think is also key here is that part of the remit when they were looking for a replacement for their previous manager is ideally they wanted a British coach. That's why they looked at Gary O'Neill initially. Obviously, there was a backlash from fans about his return, and he ultimately decided the timing wasn't right for him. Then they pivoted to Rob Edwards. And I think what they're trying to do here, Wolves, is maybe detach themselves a little bit from the cosy relationships they've had with George Mendes and his agency, and try and bring a more British feel. It wouldn't surprise me if when they do recruit players, they're looking closer to home than they have done before. I think Matt Jackson, who's been part of the recruitment team, is going to come in as sporting director. He'll get a promotion. So I think we're seeing a change of culture, and they believe that Rob Edwards is a good communicator. Fundamentally, they believe he's a good person. He gets the club. He understands the club, and that's why they've gone down this road.
Cricket, thanks for coming on. I've just been told I've got to let you go because you've got to deliver some milk trays. Is that right?
Do you know what? I've just got off the golf course and it was freezing, hence the jumper.
No, how'd you get on?
Badly. I don't play in the winter. The ball doesn't move far enough in the winter. It hits the ground and it stops.
What are you playing off? What are you playing off, Crookie?
Teas.
Coffees. Crookie, it's lovely to see you. Lovely afternoon. Thanks for coming on, my friend. Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Enjoy.
There you go, the wonderful Alex Crook talking about Rob Edwards, the new Wolves manager. Lots of questions I want to throw out. I want to hear from Borough fans and Wolves fans, right? Is he the right man for the job, Wolves, to keep you up? Can you actually start? And Borough fans, how are you feeling? Can you understand that a manager would leave your club to go into the Premier League? And also, Benny, I said at the top there, your view on any manager in the Championship would take a job in the Premier League. Do you agree with that or not?
Maybe not. Depends, really. Not every club in the Championship, no.
Okay, what about loyalty? The fact Middlesbrough gave him a chance and now he's jumped ship. You got a problem with that?
Loyalty in football is very thin because, again, if you reverse it and you're having a bad time at Middlesbrough, they get rid of him as fast as they can. So I've got no issues with him going, well, do you know what? I want to test myself at Wolves. And again, sometimes you've got a feeling appointment and he feels that the Wolves one is right for him. So how can we say anything? Okay. To us, we might go, and me, I'm the same as you probably, don't quite understand it where Wolves are, where Middlesbrough are, in terms of Middlesbrough up the top, Wolves at the bottom. But sometimes you get into these situations and you just feel that it's the right appointment.
I think you've got to take it.
Yeah.
More importantly, what do you make of the situation? Borough and Wolves fans, 03717 223344. You're listening to Drive on talkSPORT with the Padel World Champions.
This is Ben on talkSPORT. Let's get ready to rumble! This is insane! Never seen anything like this! The winner by unanimous decision, Chris Eubank! This is a moment in time that we will never forget. And the final scene absolutely delivered. We'll catch you next time.
So politicians, at this time, I think you better keep your distance. Say it loud, we're too young to
That's Driver talkSPORT, man, to go sit down Bent alongside. Just ever so quickly, Danny Simpson, Premier League winning fullback, has texted me. Me and Michael Carrick would take you two on at Padel.
Okay.
Okay, well, listen. Fine. Let's get it on, right? Everyone can talk. Everyone seems to talk the talk. We've done there. We've been there. We've lifted up trophy. We've taken the £150,000 cheque home. We didn't do that last bit. But yeah, let's get it on. All right, let's get it on. This is Drive and talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein. Padel World Champion, Darren Bent. Padel Just Eat as well. Score yourself a stunning delivery straight to your door. Still to come, we'll be discussing the dying art of being a centre forward. Just quickly, Reece James is hoping FIFA consider moving kick-off times and next year's World Cup to help deal with high temperatures. In F1, you can tell me about this. Toto Wolff. Do you know about him?
Yeah. TT, yeah.
Where's the second T?
Well, Toto, T-O-T-O.
Oh, well, I thought you were talking about Wolf. He's in advanced talks to sell part of his shareholding in... What company would it be?
Well, Toto Wolff thinks Mercedes.
He's Mercedes?
Yeah. Toto, yeah.
Who just told you that?
No one.
Okay. Tell me a bit more about Toto Wolff.
No, this has been fantastic for the sport and for Mercedes.
Has he been great?
He's been great. He's helping win World
What's his role?
Toto Wolff is at the top. He's at the top.
Is that high up?
Yeah, he's high, mate. He's at the top.
He's one of those.
I think he's principal, you know.
Don't push it.
Yeah.
We're telling you just a quick message to producer Joe. Joe, it seems that whatever computer you're on is mirrored mine, and now my switchboard is unavailable to see. So I can't actually see who is first up. So let's just, if you can put someone to air, that would be great. Let's go to the first line. Is it Harry? Harry joins us now. Hello, Harry. How are you?
How are we doing, Andy? How are we doing, Benny? You right?
How are you doing, Bosh? You right?
Sorry, can you address us correctly? We are Padel World Champions.
How you doing, Padel World Champs? You all right?
Yeah, we're good. You, how you been?
Very well. How are you?
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm not happy, boys. Not happy.
It doesn't say in front of me who's your team. I'm guessing you're Borough, right?
I am a Borough fan, yeah.
Oh, fine, okay. Why are you not happy? What's the problem?
I just think what he done was so snaky to the club. Bearing in mind, his stock was low. Steve Gibson gave him probably the biggest chance that he would have had. And then he's done this to us. But for me, my biggest gripe was that he had a press conference before Leicester last week and said he wasn't interested in the Wolves job. You know.
Yeah, they all say that.
Yeah, I get that. But he then said, he loves it up here, the fans.
But Harry, let me ask you this, right? Harry, what do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
You're a truck driver, okay. I don't know the name of your company. Well, let's just say that you'd been given the chance to drive trucks by this company, right? You were desperate to be a truck driver. They gave you the opportunity. Then another firm, they contacted you and said, listen, we're going to give you a lot more money. You're going to be driving nicer routes. We'll give you more holiday. What are you doing?
It depends where I have to go because, obviously...
Well, it'll be better for you.
It's hard, isn't it? Sorry?
It'll be better for you. Whatever you consider better. Driving along the south of France, we'll give you a convertible, whatever.
Yeah, but I don't think you could say that, Andy. How can you say Wolves is better than Borough? But look at the position that they're in.
No, but he thinks they are.
But, yeah.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, Harry, say that again. We lost you there. Oh, well, I think we've lost him.
Do you know, from what?
What's that? What are you watching?
No, I wasn't looking. I was looking at some stats.
What's that music?
You know, a little advert comes on. I was looking at Burrows and you know what's hard is that if you're a Middlesbrough fan, and I think they're the only ones not entitled because it's football. That's why we love it. Everyone's got opinions, but it's the Borough fans. I understand. They're the ones. If they're hurting, they are hurting because he's got him into a really good position in the Championship. People can't understand why he'd want to go to Wolves, although I can understand it from his perspective when he speaks about, when you look at his background. But Borough fans, I fully understand. If you get Borough fans coming in and going, I'm livid, I've got no argument with that. I've got no problem with that.
No, I get that. So I'm just trying to message Joe if we can. Oh, there you go, he's done it. So it's a bit lack today, isn't it? Lackluster today, eh? We'll improve it, don't worry about that. That's what happens when you're Padel World Champions, right? Just sit back and bask in the glory. We'll take more calls in just a moment, 03717223334. A reminder, we're crossing over to Gareth A. Davis and Spence Oliver. We've got just, 3 days? Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday.
To the fight.
Let me ask you this, right? It's Wednesday today, and the fight's Saturday. How many days till Saturday?
3 days.
Right, but why?
Thursday.
Right, that's 1 day.
Friday.
Right, and then you've got to Saturday.
No, then Saturday's included.
No, but you're there. I said, how many days to Saturday?
Yeah, but I always go 3. That's just what I do. Is that when I go next Saturday?
Yeah, no, don't get me started on this.
Because next Saturday is the Saturday coming.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
This Saturday.
No, that's next Saturday.
So what's this Saturday?
The same thing.
No, it's not. It's the next one.
Yeah, the next one is the Saturday. The next Saturday is Saturday coming.
No, it's the next one.
Okay, so if I said to you, when's the next Saturday, what are you going to say?
Okay, if I said
answer that first.
No, hold on. If I said I'll meet you Saturday,
yeah.
When am I meeting you?
This Saturday.
Right, if I said I'll meet you next Saturday.
This Saturday coming.
No.
Yeah, no, because you'd say that to me and I'd then automatically go to you, oh, you mean Saturday?
Then I go, no, next Saturday.
No, it's next
That's what it is. Okay, if it was Friday today, and I said I'll meet you next Saturday, when am I meeting you? Tomorrow or the following Saturday?
The next one, yeah. But still next Saturday.
Scott, get on with it! Right, Jack, calm down. What's the matter with you, Jack? Hey, give him a button. Time for a bit no Googling. Press it, Jack. Come on. We want to know who's the last player to score for England at the old Wembley. Well, we need a bit more information. I mean, that's a little bit wrong. That's a little bit vague. Who's the last player to score for England? Okay, fine. Who's the last player to score for England at the old Wembley in a proper full international?
Okay, cool.
The answer to that and more coming up live and talk about after this.
Rhys James is calling on FIFA to move World Cup kickoff times to help players deal with the heat of North America. Meanwhile, Bukayo Saka's told talkSPORT he's backing Thomas Tuchel to reintegrate Foden and...
The talent they've got, you know, it's going to bring a lot of quality to the team, so it's very exciting. We're in a good place as a team and looking forward to what's coming this camp.
England versus Serbia is live on talkSPORT tomorrow evening. England are already qualified, as are the World Cup holders. But Lionel Messi's not sure he'll be fit enough to contribute next summer, and he says he doesn't want to be a burden to Argentina. Now, we understand Wolves will finally announce Rob Edwards as their new manager today, possibly early this afternoon. Elsewhere, Australia have lost another bowler ahead of the first Ashes test. Back up quick, Sean Abbott joins captain Pat Cummins in the treatment room. Josh Hazlewood's also had a scan on his hamstring today, but is expected to train as normal ahead of next week's match in Perth. Meanwhile, Ben Stokes has brushed off criticism from ex-players he calls has-beens over England's lack of big match preparation.
I think there's a lot of factors that have changed over the years of cricket. So yeah, in terms of preparation, we've been preparing for this for a very long time.
Loads more Ashes build up on the talkSPORT Cricket YouTube channel.
talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent alongside. Before the break, asked a question: who was the last player to score for England at the old Wembley? Any idea? I'll give you the year. I won't give you a silly clue. I'll give you the year. Maybe you can. It's a tough one. 2000.
Nick Barmby.
That's unbelievable answer. No, that's unbelievable answer.
Shearer?
No. Defender.
Sol?
No.
Rio?
No. You're on the right sort of legendary status.
JT?
No.
Tony Adams?
Tony Adams, yeah. 31st of May 2002 against Ukraine.
Remember, I was there.
Oh, yeah? On the subs bench. Still to come, we'll hear our exclusive chat with Thomas Tuchel on why he can't fit some of our best players into England's side. I like the sound of that.
Me too.
Because that's always been a problem. How do you cram them all in where you can't? He's basically come out and said you can't. But now let's talk about centre forwards, because on yesterday's show we were joined by former Man United and Everton striker Louis Saha. And we asked him whether the position is becoming less sexy.
You have to be really able to win all your 50-50 in that box. Quite of like quick and sharp, because as I said, you don't have so many chances as before. We were physical. The ball were coming into the box with different pace and different angles. And now it's all coming inside. And for the striker to get the right kind of like movement, it's extremely hard to read. Extremely hard to understand your own players, so you can understand that having that kind of responsibility, less chances to put the ball back in the net, it's not easy. So yes, I understand if you have the physique, if you have the technique, number 10 or winger, that's the sexiest position at the moment.
Were you always going to be a striker, Benny, as a kid?
Yeah, I mean, when I was at Ipswich, I started, I was a centre forward in the youth team.
Why? Why did all of a sudden you become a centre forward?
Well, I was playing centre forward for my Sunday league side, so it was very much now. And I got to an academy late, 14. Well, most kids now are 8, 9. Milan's been in the academy since 9 years old. Okay. So I got there quite late. So I was kind of really homed in on that position, scoring loads of goals for my Sunday league side. Shout out, Manchester Rovers. And then when I got to Ipswich, I just stayed being a centre forward. Then when I got to the first team, I ended up playing like wide of a 3. So we played 4-3-3. And it was me on the right, Ambrose on the left, Marcus Bent down the middle. That's how it kind of like transpired. I remember that was the kind of the 3 that we went with. So a lot of the time I played, like certainly early on, wide right, wide left. But then obviously as I got a little bit older and then was scoring goals, they moved me to the middle and I stayed there ever since.
Louis Sahar said now, chat, that the winger and the number 10 are now the sexy positions in football.
Well, they're not wingers anymore. They're outside forwards.
Yeah.
They're now forward players because wingers would imply to me that they've got to supply the bullets or supply the ammunition, should I say, for the striker. But now you're looking at some of the top teams about, like Saka at Arsenal is expected to get as many goals and assists as Gyökeres. Salah, in some respects, more than the centre forward. Obviously, Haaland's the anomaly because, of course, he's the main guy. So because you're expected to get so many goals now from the wide players, they're not wingers anymore. They're just wide forwards.
When your boy plays football, are they adopting that formation? Or are they playing with strikers and wingers?
Oh, they play strikers and wingers, but he will play down the middle. Then, like for one quarter, he might
on his own.
Yeah. Then he might play on the left for one, on the right. So, but he's always playing across that forward line.
So they do play with a 3.
Play with a 3, yeah.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they play with a 3.
Well, everyone does that now, do they?
Pretty much, yeah. Because everything now is so possession based that it's almost like if you play 2 up front, you're losing control in the middle of the park. So now that's where they go with the.
Is it? I agree with you, but then aren't they in trouble because they've got 2 strikers to mark?
Well, now because if you dominate possession, and most teams now you defend with 3. So imagine you're playing 4-4-2.
4-4-2, right?
And I'm going 4-3-3. So that's 3 versus 2 in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Then the inverted fullback comes in, so that's now 4v2. You're not in a world of trouble.
Yeah.
In terms of possession.
If I'm playing 3-5-2, then I'm overrunning in the middle of the park, right? And I've still got 2 up top.
Yeah, but with the 3-5-2, one of them can drop back in to make that 3.
Yeah.
Because effectively, you know what I mean? So it is numbers. I'm always to the fact if you've got 2 unbelievable strikers, play them both.
Yeah.
But they like Ekatike and Isak. But then I get it. People are just so worried about that.
You can't though. You can't play them up top. What do you do with Salah?
Again. See this is and then, again this is why I feel for Arne Slot a little bit. But I think the days of 4-4-2 will come back. It's like anything in football. It goes around in circles, doesn't it?
That.
We speak about long throws now. All of a sudden, everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's so fashionable."
Yeah.
No, they were doing that 20 years ago. It's not fashionable. It's only because it's come back round again.
Yeah.
But the 4-4-2 will come back, or finding a way to play with 2 out and out centre forwards will come back.
I like to see that. If you were looking after your son's team, what formation would you play?
I'd have to look at the other players. So he's got some really, really good players in his team.
Yeah.
So I would probably go with 4-3-3.
You would.
Or but they play less. They play.
Has he got a player in his team where you go, he'll get there?
I mean, you know, at that age it's so hard, but they've got a few players in his team where they've all got something a little bit special. Like where you go,
What have they all got? Have they all got like unbelievable close control?
So you'll have one that they can all control the ball, which is why they're there. They're all good at moving the ball. But you'll have one that is determination. They'll get after everything. Like it's got an engine, can win a tackle, can read it. Then you've got one that can play really well in tight areas. Then you've got one who's, I swear, the fastest thing you've ever seen. The fastest.
Where does he play? What position does he play?
Like right wing centre forward, he could play. He is the fast. Like he could kick and go. You're not catching him. Right. Then you've got a goalkeeper. He saves everything.
Oh wow. Okay. So they've got a good team there.
And they've got a lefty that who plays the kind of left at the back, like left back type centre half. Hit the diagonal. So he's got a lefty, so he opens the pitch out. He can play, but when he like to open up the pitch, he can hit a diagonal.
How old are they?
11.
What size pitches they're playing on?
9 aside.
Nice. And what goals?
It's not full size yet.
Yeah, I'd hope not.
But like,
can they keep the touch the crossbar?
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
But
good.
so they've all got something, which is obviously why they're an academy. But when you watch them play, because often they'll play against grassroots teams, just as like to see, because I think academies like to play against grassroots teams just to see. Oh, hold on, he might be. Do you know what I mean? And when you see the levels, because when you're watching academy versus academy, you can't really see it. But when they go back to play against a grassroots team,
different.
Oh my goodness! You go, oh my goodness! These are the levels.
I bet.
Yeah.
Well, back to football in just a moment, because in case you missed it earlier, talkSPORT brought you live coverage of Benty and myself against Jamie O'Hara and Gabby Agbonlahor in a good old game of Padel, or Padel, as some people call it. You can head over to talkSPORT's YouTube channel to watch it again. But for now, here's how it sounded.
And there we have it. Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent embrace. They have beaten Jamie O'Hara and Gabby Agbonlahor by 2 sets to love. Darren Bent lifts his arms to the sky. He's carried Goldstein, let's be honest, throughout the game. But in the inaugural talkSPORT World Padel Championships, it is Team Drive, Darren Bent and Andy Goldstein, who come out on top by 2 sets to love.
If anything, it was a little bit too easy. Me and Benty smashed them. We're currently looking for our next opponents, Simon Jordan. If you've got the kahunas, you're more than welcome to be our next opponent. One of my bullies joined us in the studio. He does look like he's 10.
It's very early for people to come in there. Not sure how I feel about it.
Is your mum picking up? Because you look like you're 10. Should we put your mic on, Jack? Should we do that?
Afternoon. Yeah, she's already here.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She gets here early.
Bird's nest on your head as well.
Yeah.
Are you not using the product?
I don't want him to use it.
Using loads of it.
No, you're not. Oh, you're not. Why are you in? What are you doing?
Well, we were watching that. Well,
not yet, Jack.
Is it a show quiz?
How can it be? It's not the end of the show.
I enjoyed. We came down to the Padel earlier.
Yes, I
Me,
saw
Joe,
you.
and lots
Yeah.
of the people in the office.
Your mum dropped you off?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, okay.
Very kind of her. Benny's watching it back on his iPad.
I know he is.
Whole
Yeah.
game.
Air out my secrets, yeah? Nice.
I was enjoying watching it on the side of the court, but I was also watching the stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
And watching the comments come in, and there were some great ones. So we thought we would just take you through.
Oh, that's
We've got 7 or 8 comments.
Okay, so basically insults, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
No, there's some nice ones. Should we start?
Yeah.
Chicken Liver said there's only one athlete on the court. Didn't specify who.
All right.
So
I think he's in this room. And Benty sat next to him, yeah. And it's not Billy.
It's you.
Stevie Q said Benty and Goldstein need to give up. They are embracing, and then he corrected his spelling. He's meant embarrassing.
Oh, okay.
Bit harsh.
Why would we give up? We won.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Stevie Q.
He listens to Sports Bar.
Yeah, he's the one, is he?
Chicken Liver's back. He said,
he's back, is he?
He's back.
Okay.
I can't end up like this in my 40s. I'm off to the gym. That's what he said.
All right.
Must have
Well, that's a compliment to me because I'm not in my 40s, so happy days.
Nasty. Cornish Joe just said, keep playing it to Goldstein.
All right. Well,
winners. Hitting winners.
play it to a winner is what he's alluding to.
LFC 1984 and Davo, they were just arguing about Virgil van Dijk's disallowed goal over the weekend.
By the way, have you seen Howard Webb and Michael Owen? Did you see it last night?
What are they saying now?
I've heard
Did you not see it? It was like 7.5 minutes long. I watched it last night. Well, just quickly, right?
Yep.
The reason it was disallowed is because he ducks, okay? And the main reason for that is because he started to move, the goalkeeper wouldn't know if he was ducking out the way or trying to head it. And that's why it was disallowed. You can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. Carry on, Bill.
Well, Davo told LFC 1984 the Liverpool are a small club and that he should shut up and watch the stream.
Jesus, that's insane.
Got a bit nasty. That was
going off, wasn't it, on the stream?
Sorry, how do you get to that from watching paddle?
Not sure.
Because football fans, they just need something to fight about, don't they?
Yeah. The Spaniard _80 said the non-footballer on the court is the best athlete of the 4 of them.
There you go. There you go.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
I think that's the one nice comment we've got.
It's amazing I can actually type while I'm playing, isn't it?
A few more. Manic said he's a spud. He doesn't have the mentality for this.
Oh, that's harsh about O'Hara.
Yes, harsh.
Yeah, he's back tonight.
I asked Joe who that might be about.
And Joe said O'Hara.
O'Hara, yeah.
I want to say it, my Joe? O'Hara, yeah, okay, we agree, yeah.
Fish Eye Steve said, why is O'Hara wearing leggings?
With tights over tights.
Yeah. Neil and I, they're just going for O'Hara now.
Yeah.
Jamie O'Hara's going for the Alan Brazil physique.
Oh, man.
And one more from Jonah, who just said, Gabby's been eating pillows.
Honestly.
Well, it looked like he was eating humble pie at the end.
There you go. That was good.
No nice ones then, Bill, no?
Nice entertainment.
It was good. Bill, we'll see you in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Do you want to play Bill's outro music as well? It's the same. See you, Bill. More for me and DB right after this.
He looks like he's 10, and his mom should pick him up from work.
correspondent, Eubank Jr. versus Ben on talkSPORT. Let's get ready to rumble! This is insane! Never seen anything like this! The winner by unanimous decision, Chris Eubank! This is a moment in time that we will never forget. And the final scene absolutely delivered. We'll catch you next time.
Driver talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent, Padel World Champions, and our friends at Just Eat. Feed your squad in time for kick-off. Could have done with Just Eat today for lunch, couldn't we? Yeah. Still ain't got that card, have we? We'll get it. They won't let us down. Still to come, we'll be joined by Spencer Oliver and Gareth A. Davies, head of Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Bennett. It's live on talkSPORT this Saturday. Just quickly, Barcelona president Joan Laporta has said that Lionel Messi returning to the club is unrealistic. Howard Webb, there you go. Howard Webb has backed the official's decision to disallow Virgil van Dijk's goal against Man City over the weekend.
He was always though. He's never going to go against his boys.
No, but I when he explained it, right, I totally get it because who was it? Robertson, right?
Yeah.
Robertson started to move down, and now we later learned that he's moving down to duck.
Yeah.
But at the time he starts to bend, the goalkeeper doesn't know whether or not he's bending to get his head on it or he's bending to get out of the way.
Yeah.
And there's the uncertainty. So and because he's in an offside position, you have to. So we don't know he wasn't playing it until he didn't play it, right?
Yeah, and I
think that's fair. I think that's fair.
No, listen, I get it. I mean, I at the time, I mean, I'm glad they've come out and explained it. I still thought it was a bit harsh, but if that's what he's...
Yeah. And you know the other one? Where was the other goal? Was it the Arsenal one? What was the one they showed you as a comparison? Do you remember the one? Joe, no, Joe's not even in there. Oh, they showed the other goal. I can't remember. But basically the player in question, who was in the Andy Robertson role, was moving away from the ball. Okay. And that's why that one was given.
All right, nice.
Right, time now for this.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. Check out Paddy's latest offers on the Paddy Power app or at paddypower.com. 18 plus, begambleaware.org.
Yes, time now for today's bet with friends at Paddy Power. Let's welcome Ben Steele to the show. Steely.
Hello. How are the Padel World Champs?
Oh, Steely, you can stay and fight another day. We are top of the world. How are you? Do you play paddle?
I've only played it once before, and I did hit the bloke I was playing with in the back when I was playing a shot, so I'm not sure I'm up to your standard just yet.
Okay. Well, I did that loads today, so there's no wrong with that. Thanks for coming on. We're looking forward to tomorrow night's World Cup qualifiers. England play Serbia at Wembley. Before we talk about our runners and riders, can you remind everyone how the Bet Builder works, please?
Yeah, sure. So it's a 5 selections for the Bet Builder, one each from each of us, one from your producer, and then one which is the most popular pick from the Paddy's punters so far. We'll put that into a Bet Builder and combine it together. Hopefully, win some money for the Attitude Foundation.
Okay, beautifully said. Right, it's a 5-leg Bet Builder. These are our picks. I've gone for Harry Kane to score. Well, it says 2+ goals. I've gone for a hat trick. So what is this? 2 or more than 2?
I was sent that it was 2 or more. But I can recalculate it for you if you need it.
Well, I did go for it. I'm just going for what I did put in hat trick. Harry Kane hat trick is what I put in.
Okay, that's no problem. Well, he's 16-5 to get 2 or more.
Yeah.
And he is 12-1 to get a hat trick.
Yeah, I'll have that.
So big old price difference there. Yep, no problem.
Okay, Bennett, what are you going for?
It's just that.
Go on. Can you continue?
No, I was just going to say it's a big old price, but he's in good form, isn't he? What, 30-odd goals this season? So
frightening.
Not too bad at all.
Yeah.
I've gone for over 3.5 goals, please.
Yeah, well, look, it's that teamwork that obviously took you to victory this morning. Mm-hmm. If Kane's going to get 3, they only need one more goal for that to be a winning bet. And look, the last 2 qualifying games have been 5-0 for England, so pretty handy prices there too.
Right, next up is producer Joe, who's got engaged again today. Well done, Joe. Make a decision one way or the other. What's he gone for?
Joe, has gone for Bukayo Saka anytime assist. Like they're the two nailed on starters up front, really, aren't they? Kane and Saka. And look, he's been in good form. I think he's got 3 goals in his last 4 for Arsenal. He got an assist last time out for Kane in the Latvia game. So again, a handy little pick there for you guys.
Okay, 3 down, 2 to go. Next up, the people they've gone for quite simply England to win the game.
Yeah, and look, I think if Kane's getting 3, I think we're in for a hell of a win. If a hell of a game if Serbia are going to get the win there. They've not lost a qualifying game since 2019, back pre-COVID against the Czech Republic, and that was away from home as well. So fairly sort of confident there on that one there, 1-4 to win the game. So pretty.
Last one is yours. What are you going for?
I've gone for Sasa Lukic, who plays sort of in holding midfield for Serbia, to make 2 or more fouls. He's well known to Fulham fans. He gets stuck in, I would say, would be the way to describe him. 7 bookings for club and countries already. He doesn't need to get booked, just needs to make the 2 fouls. So it's that's a pretty handy one as well.
Right, before I let you go, can you just confirm the Bet Better Insurance, the odds of the charity bet? And
I can,
that's
yes.
it. The odds and the value of the charity bet, please.
Yeah, sure. So just to run through the selections quickly there, obviously it just changed up slightly. We've got England to win, Sasa Lukic to make 2 or more fouls, over 3.5 goals, Bukayo Saka anytime assist, and Harry Kane to score a hat-trick. All that comes together to 45 to 1, which will mean £450 to...
Oh, you've frozen, but all we need to know is £450 to the Attitude Foundation. So
charity.
Yes. Charity indeed. Thanks for coming on. Not the best line, so we'll let you go. There you go. That's Paddy Power's Bet Better for today. Minimum on 25 leg 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. Check out Paddy's latest offers on the Paddy Power app or at paddypower.com. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
Now, when we come back, we'll play a bit of our exclusive chat with Thomas Tuchel. He has indicated or suggested that Foden, Bellingham and Palmer all won't be fitting into England's starting 11. If they're all fit.
I agree with that.
Well, in the past, we've had problems with it, right? With Lampard and Gerrard and that
Scholes,
scenario.
yeah.
Scholes playing out on the left and Joe Cole playing out on the left. I mean, I'm going back a few years. But we always seem to have that problem. Right? In fact, even at the last competition, Phil Foden was playing out of position.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a simple question, but I think it will divide the nation. Do we try and get all the good players in? Bentley's saying no, somehow. Or do we leave out maybe 2 of the 3 in Foden, Bellingham and Palmer? I mean... Going into a big game in the World Cup, and you know that Foden and Palmer are on the bench, and Bellingham starts.
Yeah,
Bellingham starts, yes, of course, but those 2 on the bench, I'll be a little.
You wouldn't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because
where'd you get him in? Who plays where?
Well, this is the thing because on the left-hand side we don't really know what's happening, right? On the right is Saka, we know that.
Right, Foden doesn't want to play there. Palmer doesn't play there.
I know, but if you're playing a weaker player,
Rashford. You play Rashford there.
Okay, Rashford plays there. Yeah,
that's 2. I understand where it's come from because you got all those 3 are midfield players, right?
Yeah.
You can't get all 3 in. It's impossible.
No, I know.
So 1 has to miss out.
Yeah, I know. Well, could be 2 missing out.
Yeah.
Okay. Right or wrong to exclude some of the best players that we've got? 03717 223344. England chat is where it's at right after this. Live and Drive on talkSPORT.
the Toffees to the Tractor Boys, the Eagles to the Seagulls, Gunners, Bees, Hammers and Magpies, Premier League teams have got a load of crazy nicknames. Ever wondered where they came from? Let's start with Everton. They're dubbed the Toffees, but why? Well, because when the club was formed, just down the road there were two local toffee shops. Ye Ancient Everton Toffee House and Mother Noblet's Toffee Shop were big fan favourites. Next, they say if you can't beat 'em, join 'em, and that's exactly what Ipswich Town did when it came to their nickname. The term Tractor Boys used to be chanted by their opponents as a way of putting the team down for their farming background. But during one game back in the late 90s, Ipswich were 1-0 up and they decided to flip the script. 1-0 to the Tractor Boys, they sang, and a new nickname was born. Let's head to Leicester, famous for more than just a red, well, orangey cheese and Jamie Vardy. Leicestershire's also the birthplace of fox hunting, hence the Foxes. Next up, turns out apples are not the only fruit that don't fall far from the tree. Bournemouth's nickname, the Cherries, comes from the fact the club's stadium was originally built right next to a bunch of cherry orchards. This next story actually involves two club nicknames. It started with Crystal Palace. They were having an absolute nightmare run back in the early 70s. They'd been relegated after a terrible spell and manager Malcolm Allison decided enough was enough. He wanted a new nickname, something strong, fast and destined for success. Something exactly like an eagle. But there's more to this one. Brighton were in search of a nickname too, and Palace finally gave them what they needed. In a heated match between the two back in 1976, Palace fans began chanting, "Eagles, Eagles." And some clever Brighton fans came up with the perfect reply, "Seagulls, Seagulls." Not all club nicknames have a crazy story though. Take the Gunners. That just comes from the fact a group of munitions workers in the Royal Arsenal factory in Woolwich set up the club in 1886. On the flip side, some nicknames seem simple, but there's a bit more to them. Like West Ham. The Hammers is actually nothing to do with the ham part of the name. It comes from the fact the club used to be called Thames Ironworks FC and was made up of workmen and shipbuilders. So next time the away end's chanting their crazy nickname, you'll now know exactly where it came from.
Welcome back to our number 2 drive time on talkSPORT. Me, Andy Goldstein, Padel World Champion. Darren Bent, Padel World Champion.
Goldstein and Bent, absolutely no problem. I beat them with a table tennis racket.
Who was that? The tight wearer?
Yeah.
Who was that? Farah, was it? He's going to get slaughtered tonight.
Oh.
Cundy's going to do the greatest ever has.
And also as well, breakfast as well, they're going to come from as well.
They should do. You know what's happened? 2 ex-footballers have lost to an ex-footballer and just someone with great hair. How embarrassing is that? Proper embarrassing, that is. Still to come, we'll be joined by the wonderful Spencer Oliver ahead of Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Bennett. It's live on talkSPORT this Saturday. But now, England hosts Serbia tomorrow. And of course, it's a game you can hear live on talkSPORT.
And Kane's got it this time and fires it in.
When we play a France, a Spain or an Argentina,
at that back end of the tournament. We're going to have to play a pragmatic style of football, and I think Thomas Tuchel's brilliant at that.
Dust off your passports, pack your suitcases. England are on their way.
You look at Tuchel now, and he is so in control.
But it comes to Phil Foden, who plants it into the bottom corner.
He competes maybe then with Harry in this camp as a different profile number 9.
You could feel the excitement of the manager that he's dying to work with him.
And towards Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham is England's best player.
Should be favourites to win the World Cup because they've got so many good players.
When we arrive in the US, we want to stay all the way. Can only make it happen if we arrive with a strong team.
Good England. England hosts Serbia to World Cup qualifiers tomorrow, and of course the game you can hear live on talkSPORT kicks off at 7:45. England have, of course, already qualified for next year's World Cup in America. And Thomas Tuchel spoke exclusively to talkSPORT earlier today, and he was asked how he's going to get Kane, Bellingham and Foden into the same starting 11.
At the moment, if we keep the structure, they cannot play. They can, but not in the structure and not for the balance that we developed, and not for the structure that comes also with wingers who are like specialists in their positions. We play at the moment with a 6, 8, a 10 and a 9. There's a lot of concurrence, especially in the number 10 position. If you think about Phil, who could play there, if you think about Jude, you think about Morgan Rogers, who played fantastic for us in this position. You have a Cole Palmer, you have Morgan Gibbs-White. So there's a lot of players, and there is the chance that we will not take everyone, simply to not because we don't like it, not because they don't individually deserve it, but we will always do what's best for the team. We will always do what's best for winning. We will always do what's best for a balance, and we will try to keep the clarity, even if it means that we have to take tough decisions. We take tough decisions in any camp, and this will not change when we go to a tournament.
I have to say, personally, I think it's a welcome change. It's nice to hear a manager has come out and said, don't matter how good you are, if we're overloaded in a certain department, we just haven't got room for you.
No.
I think that's so important. That's always been our downfall.
Yeah, I love it. He's almost saying, listen, and I understand for the benefit of the team and for the structure, because that's the key word that you always use, is structure. You can't shoehorn in the best players, even if they're the best player in their team. If it doesn't work for his system, you won't play. Like, I look at, like this is no disrespect because I really like Morgan Rogers, right? But out of him, Bellingham, Palmer, Foden, he's the worst, right? He's the bottom. No, it's not worst, but he's the bottom of that list, right? Yes, but he's been so good for England in that number 10 role. Would I be stunned if he started for England come World Cup if he continues? Probably not, because...
Who?
Morgan Rogers.
You would be stunned if he started as a 10.
Joe, I wouldn't, because of the way that he spoke about. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if.
Oh no, you would be stunned. If they're all fit, you'd be stunned if Morgan Rogers started.
No, because if Morgan Rogers starts again this camp.
No.
If he starts tomorrow.
No.
Mate, you just heard what you just said.
Benny, if Morgan Rogers starts in the 10 role,
I wouldn't be.
Bellingham's not.
I wouldn't be shocked because he just spoke about structure.
You would be shocked.
And not only did he talk about structure, he even name-checked Morgan Rogers.
We name-checked everyone.
So I think, would I be stunned?
Ben, you would be stunned.
No, because I think he would go.
What, England's first team, Bellingham's on the bench?
He might be.
No, but you'd be stunned. You go, what's going on there?
No, I wouldn't. Do you know why I wouldn't? Because of what we've seen. Because of what we've seen up until this point with Thomas Tuchel.
I know, but Bellingham's been injured for the last couple of
weeks. I get it, but there was a couple where he wasn't, and he weren't in the squad. So I wouldn't be stunned. I'd be like, well, I won't do that. Bellingham's got to play for me. But I wouldn't be stunned because the way he's talking, it's almost like he's saying, forget the egos. Like if
but Bellingham's just the best player.
Yeah, but so you're part of the problem now again because he just spoke about.
Why is there a problem?
Because he just said about structure.
Yeah,
and you're only putting him in. Like I think Bellingham's a player. I would play him.
Well, you're part of my problem.
No, but I wouldn't be stunned.
Is my point. You would. Joe,
Producer
Joe, would you be stunned if he starts?
No.
Oh my goodness.
No,
well,
because
I read the room wrong.
Listen. Would I be shocked if he went Rice, Bellingham, and then Morgan Rogers? No, I wouldn't. But Elliot Anderson's been brilliant. But this is what Thomas Tuchel was talking about. It's like we all perceive, and right, Bellingham would start for me.
Who's your number 2 star? Let's go through the 10s in order.
Right, so number 1 is Bellingham.
I agree with that.
Number 2 would be Foden. 3 Palmer. I think.
Okay.
Number 1 Bellingham's definitely. It's the other 2 I'm not sure about.
Okay.
Right.
So you're putting Rogers 4th.
Yeah, that's for me. But I wouldn't be stunned because Thomas Tuchel spoke about it, the structure of the team, and where they currently fit. And this is going to be fascinating to see who he picks. I mean, Bellingham's unbelievable, but Rogers has been brilliant. Saka's been brilliant. Elliot Anderson's been standout.
I think
Gordon's been standout.
I think what it also tells me is 100% Declan's playing the 8.
Yeah, he doesn't want to put him back in that holding role.
No, that tells me 100% he's playing the 8, because otherwise you would say, as a manager, you go,
Jude, come back in.
I can fit him in. But the fact he's saying I can't tells me that 100% he's playing the 8.
That's my point. So, I mean, I love the way Thomas Tuchel spoke about it. I love the fact he's the England manager. I think he gives us the best chance of winning a major tournament. And I think he's got a big ego himself. He's won big trophies. So he almost commands that respect as well. And he's won big tournaments. So for me, whatever your decision, and that's why I'm not stunned. If he feels for the benefit of the team that Morgan Rogers is better suited, then, like, because you'd probably start, who would you start, Rashford or Gordon?
On the left?
Yeah.
Rashford.
See, I'd probably go Gordon.
I know, but that's one of two. You're choosing someone that's 5th on the list.
Yeah, but currently right now, would you say Rogers is probably number 1 in that role?
No.
Even now that he's played the last few internationals?
It doesn't matter. I think he's a really good player, but I don't think... I just think Bellingham's the best.
Yeah, I know, I understand that, but I go back.
You would be stunned, Ben.
No, I wouldn't be stunned. I would not be stunned. Just because of what Thomas Tuchel spoke about. I would not be stunned.
All right. By the way, I was listening to the Breakfast Show this morning. Ali McCoist was talking about Declan Rice. And he said, I don't know if it's comparable or not, but Declan Rice reminds me of Brian Robson. And as soon as he said that, I was like, oh, he so reminds me of Brian Robson. You don't remember Brian Robson?
I thought that was a weird period of... Because he played in the Premier League as well, didn't he?
The first season of the Premier League, yeah.
Right, so I almost feel like that period for England, United and him...
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember. Who played in his team? Bruce in that?
Who, in
Brian
his
Robson?
last, yes, it was Steve Bruce, it was Gary Pallister.
So why can't I remember him then?
I don't know, it was 92. But he was like late 80s. He was...
Yeah.
When we won the FA Cup in 83 and 85, he was captain.
Well, I was born in 84.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's why he goes back.
But
quite a few
83?
years. 83.
Oh, yes, maybe that's why I missed him.
Yeah, those were his pump years.
Yeah, that's why I missed him.
Yeah.
But when
86 World Cup was unbelievable for him.
When you people...
No, sorry, 82, sorry.
When people speak about him, I think, I know how good he was, because people tell me, but I just feel like I missed that, because my real period was like when it was Paul Ince, Keane. That's when I really remember the United, and he was before that, wasn't he?
Yeah,
so
yeah, he was a fantastic player. So I think it's a good comparison. The golden generation, they had such a problem with shoehorning players in. Is it a good thing, do you think, to leave players on the bench? Because if you've got a Jude Bellingham that's not performing, and you look round at the bench and you've got the likes of Phil Foden and Cole Palmer.
Yeah, of course, because they're now finishers. That's what they called them. Gareth Southgate, was it? He said that, finishers.
Yeah.
But also as well, balance. That's crucial. I mean, I hate seeing managers just shoehorn players in because they're, for what they do at retrospective clubs where they've been brilliant for their club. I've got to find a way. Even if he doesn't play there, I'll put him there because he's good. But again, Thomas Tuchel spoke about structure and balance, and I 100% agree with him. If it isn't right for the team for him to play, I've got no issues with him. Like, I think there's only a handful of players right now in this team that are, well, do you know what? I'd probably say 3 that are givens to start.
What, for England?
No, 3.
I'll go through them.
Hold on. No, 4. There's 4 players in the
For
squad.
England?
Yeah, that I think
Pickford?
right now, 1.
Pickford? Guaranteed?
Guaranteed I'm going.
Gurhey?
Nope.
Stones?
Nope.
Okay.
Go, come on.
Well, you want me to move on?
Yeah, go to who you...
Okay. Oh, well, I wasn't going straight for Kane.
Okay,
I was
go on.
going through the team.
Oh, go on.
Okay. Pickford?
Yep.
So I think Bellingham, but you don't. Saka, 100%.
Yep.
Rice?
Yep.
Kane?
Yeah, they're the 4. I think they're right now nailed on starters.
Yeah. I'd throw Bellingham in that.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, he's one of the best players on the planet.
I get that, but you don't hear what Thomas Tuchel just said?
Yeah, but I think you've taken it out of context.
No, man, I've repeated what he said.
No, he didn't allude to the fact that he prefers Rodgers over anyone.
But at no point did I ever hear him say, I need Jude in the team.
No, but he didn't say it with anyone. You can't. He would never do that. He would. I don't think he'd say that about Harry Kane.
I bet he would.
No.
Mate, but it shows his faith. He didn't take another striker. There you go.
Right.
That tells you.
We another striker. You'll be getting a call up.
We have, but that tells you we need to know about that scenario.
Yeah.
I'll just take Kane. He'll be enough.
I hope he stays fit. Listen, we'll take calls when we come back, or in a matter of moments. 03717223344. Should Thomas Tuchel get his best players, into the starting 11?
to North London. Eubank Jr. versus Ben on talkSPORT. Let's get ready to rumble! This is insane! Never seen anything like this! The winner by unanimous decision, Chris Eubank! This is a moment in time that we will never forget. And the final scene absolutely delivered. We'll catch you next time.
Drive time, talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. Just the app for all your delivery needs. Do you reckon Jamie Hall's hurting?
Yeah, I'd be fuming as well.
It's hurting.
Yeah, no, we ain't got to worry about that.
No, we haven't, because we're champions. Still to come. Good questions. We'll be asking if you'd rather play your football in the MLS or the Scottish Premiership. Just quickly, Wolves have appointed Rob Edwards as their new manager. Barcelona president Joan Laporta has said that Lionel Messi returning to the club is unrealistic. And we're taking your calls about Thomas Tuchel. Should he get his best players into the starting 11? Both Bent and I say no, which is something I never ever thought I would say. No.
To what?
He shouldn't try and get his best players in.
No, not all of them. No chance.
I know, but we've struggled with that in the past.
No, we haven't. We've crammed them in.
That's what I'm saying. We've struggled to get the best out of players by cramming them in.
Yeah, no. But if someone's who's good for their club doesn't fit, don't put them in.
Let's speak to Andy's Cambridge United fan. Hi, Andy.
Hello, guys. How you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm very well. How are you today?
Not too bad. Just a couple of things. Just say, Benty, when you're coming in the Royal Oak in War Boys next, mate, it's my local. Like to see you in there.
Oh, lovely, man. I'll have to pop in.
You got no chance.
No, my mum lives. My mum lives 30 seconds from there.
Don't matter if your mum lives above it. You got no chance.
I'm coming.
I don't expect him to buy anything, but
no,
you got every chance.
Hold on, do you own the pub? Is it yours?
No, just a regular.
All right, no, I'll see you in there. Couple of weeks' time, I'll be in.
You'll never be in there. I promise you. You'll never ever.
I just go in there all the time.
Right, I'll tell you what. Call back in 3 weeks. Tell me if he's been in there.
I will do.
Do they hold on? Do they sell Hennessy in there?
No.
No chance.
I bring my own.
No.
I'm coming.
What, into a pub? You bring your own bottle?
Yeah.
Go on, what else do you want to say, pal?
I just want to know, Andy, if you're going to be showing up at the Moscone Cup at all this year.
What, presenting it?
No, just come along and have a look.
I mean, I want 2 matches. What more do you want? That's not bad, is it? Also, by the way, I won't be there.
You might want to watch elite level, mate. You know what I mean?
I won't be there because drive time are in America that week. We're in New York and Washington. How about that?
Lucky you.
Yeah. By the way, I'm still waiting for British Airways to get back to me about bumping us up.
No, I'll be in the pub soon.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Next week.
Good luck with that. Go on, Anne. What do you want to say, my friend?
Well, with England, I think you're both exactly right. We've spent too many years with so-called golden generations of footballers trying to shoehorn into a formation that doesn't suit their styles. So I think Tuchel's got it exactly right by saying he's going to fit the best players that suit his formation. My only concern is if the best formation that he's got doesn't work, is his plan B just changing players or is it changing systems?
Yeah, I mean, you're 100% right. I think he is a coach that can adapt in terms of formation and style of play, and also as well, you've got to take into account injuries. We never know. You never know. Like
the worst player to not make the World Cup for us. It's Kane, isn't it?
Yeah, Kane would be probably the big one.
It has to be, yeah.
Because that to me looks like he's not called another centre forward up.
No.
So yeah,
he's going to score about 80 goals this calendar year. And get injured.
He's the big one.
Isn't he? So if he's there, we've got every chance of winning it.
You think?
Yeah, without a doubt.
I still don't back us to win it.
I do.
Yeah, but you do it every tournament.
No, I don't.
You said
maybe I do.
Yeah.
But I fancy this time. John's a Man United fan. John boy.
Evening, boys. Are we all right?
I'm good, man. How are you today?
Living the dream on the way home, stuck in traffic, raining, wonderful.
Don't need that.
You got a convertible, have you?
Yeah, like Fred Flintstone. Yeah.
God, dear.
So I think he can play the best team. Now, the best team to me, our best midfielder is Declan Rice by trait. Realistically, I know he's adapted his game. He's a defensive midfielder, and I would have Bellingham as the 8, and I'd have Palmer as the 10. And if Palmer's not fit, I'd have Foden as the 10. So I think Bellingham can do that role, which he did when he came through at Birmingham, and then obviously at Dortmund. And then you've got Rice, who can work on the defensive midfielder side. So I don't think playing all 3 or all 4 of those, including Kane, is that much of an issue.
The only thing is that for Arsenal, if you've watched Declan Rice, I mean, he has been incredible in that 8 role. So you almost taking a little bit away from his game, which is why he's been so impressive this year. But are you saying then, say Declan plays the holder and Jude is the 8, you're saying you'd pick Palmer over Foden and Foden starts on the bench?
100%, yes. And I'd have Saka on the right and I'd have Gordon on the left. Yeah. And then if Saka's not performing and you've got Madueke, you could potentially put Palmer out there, but I prefer him centrally because he can unlock doors. And I think Foden can only play in that 10 because I don't think he gives you the defensive cover that Gordon does. So that's the way I would go. And if Gordon's not performing, Rashford goes in.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Listen, up until maybe 3 months ago, I would have agreed with that 100%. Yeah. I just think to get the best out of you've got to get the best out of every player. Yeah. To get the best out of Declan, he needs to play the 8.
Yeah, I think so.
And we've got in Adam Wharton, I'd pick him first. In Adam Wharton, you've got an unbelievable player that would do such a great job, probably as good a job as Declan would have done sitting.
We've got Elliot Anderson now as well, who's playing really well.
Yeah, and now you've got Declan, who in that position, I think is one of the best players in the world.
That last one made a good point. Because me and you had a debate for England a little while ago. He didn't mention Bowen. He mentioned Madueke.
Who?
The last caller. No, he didn't mention Bowen.
No, he's not the judge, is he?
No, but I'm just giving you an example. For England, I'm telling you now.
But who's the better? The conversation was who's the better player.
Yeah, for club level.
No, just who's the better player.
No, Bowen all day. Okay, no, but you can't do that.
No, I'm just telling you what the argument was about.
Because if I said who's the best player,
no, but I'm telling you what the argument was about.
Who is the best player, Foden or Palmer? Just give you an example. Who's the better player?
Oh, I can't answer that. That's impossible to
answer. Well, it's not impossible.
Well, they're both unbelievable.
No, but give me one. You could sign one for United. Which one you going?
I couldn't answer it. Because I think they're both geniuses.
Shut up, Andy.
Well, so your argument about Madueke and Jarrod Bowen is based on who I think's better out of Foden.
No, but I hadn't finished yet. So for your club side, who are you picking? Palmer or Foden?
Well, give me another two. No. I think they're close, but the gap between Madueke and Bowen isn't close.
No, just answer the question, and I'm going to flip the question after.
Can I ask?
No,
hold on.
No. There's no hold on. I just want you to tell me.
You just need an answer from me.
No, who starts for Man United?
Do you just need an answer from me?
Yes.
Like, it doesn't really matter.
No, it does matter because it's going to lead.
I can't tell them apart.
It's going to lead to my next point.
Give me any other two.
No, I'm giving you those two.
I can't tell them apart.
Oh, no, forget it. Don't ask me another question on this show. Next hour and a half.
No, but that's unfair.
No, I don't know because it's not unfair. I'd answer it if you'd ask me the same question.
Yeah, but I can't answer it.
Why not?
I can't tell them apart. Can you tell them apart?
I can, but go on.
Joe, can you actually tell them apart?
Yeah, look, he would answer if I asked you.
There you go. Can you actually tell them apart, Foden and Palmer?
Yeah, see? Yes, you can.
I can't.
Honestly. No, you are.
Oh, I'll give you two.
No, I told you I'm answering.
No, I'm saying that's...
Nope.
But I don't get why... Here's my question.
I hadn't finished the next point.
No. Why can't you make your point with two other players?
No, because I want them to.
All right, I'll answer it. Right? And I'll put in brackets, I'm not actually sure about my answer, but I'll put in brackets that.
So you could sign one for United, who would it be?
Palmer.
Right.
But I'm not sure that's the answer, but just so we can carry this on.
But who's been better for England?
Palmer.
That's my point. But you've obviously gone Palmer.
Yeah.
Club-wise, Bowen has been better than Madueke for I don't know how long, right?
Yeah.
For England, Madueke's been better.
I know. But that's
my point.
Right. But when we discussed this back in the day,
yeah,
it wasn't who's better for England. It was just who's better.
No, but I was making my point about starting for England.
That. If you watch it back, you don't say.
Yeah,
that.
I do. Come on now, clickbait, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Who do you think's better out of Palmer and Foden?
What? In all levels? No, I finished. No, on all levels, in terms of international clubs.
You asked me.
Yeah, Palmer.
You think Palmer's better?
Just I've seen it. For England, I've seen it.
All right.
And I've seen it in a variety of positions.
Okay. I think it's an impossible question to answer.
You would, though.
Well, no, why?
Nervous.
No, I do. I think they're both unbelievable.
In a 10 as well. We didn't even mention Eze.
That's a very good point. He'll probably play on the left.
Gordon, who's been brilliant. Thomas Tuchel has got a serious headache when it comes to players, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he's got
No, but what I'm saying is-
Rashford, Eze, and Gordon.
Yeah, but Eze will be that side because there's not room for him to be in amongst the 10s. Right? So we don't have this problem up top, innit?
No. Just shove him up there, top. I love Eze as well.
Yeah, no. By the way, he's probably been your best signing. He's been incredible.
No, he hasn't. No, he's been good, but he's not been our best signing.
Go on.
Zubimendi's been incredible.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point. He has. But I just think Eze just gives you that little bit of...
He's got that star power.
When Odegaard's not playing well or injured, like, you don't even miss him.
No.
You don't even miss him. Good debate. I enjoyed that. Still to come talking to debates. We're going to bring you the latest edition of Drive's Office Debate. You don't want to miss that. First, it's time for No Googling. We have been talking about Jude Bellingham. We want to know which player has he played the most games with throughout his career? Why do people backstage love that one? Because he played
backstage?
the most... You know, back in the... Which player has Jude Bellingham played the most games with throughout his career? The answer to that and loads more arguments coming up. Live Drive and talkSPORT after this.
Over the last few years, Formula One has gone from elitist and insular to a global entertainment brand. The transformation's down to American investment group Liberty Media, who cultivated a new image for the sport since buying it in 2016. Better access to drivers, improved content on social media, and tapping into the US market have given F1 a massive boost in both attention and revenues. But is everyone happy? The fans certainly are, as evidenced by Drive to Survive. Almost 7 million people per season have tuned in to get all the gossip and all the drama from the paddock. The extra exposure means the drivers can demand a higher salary too. In 2010, the top drivers were earning $20 million a year, which isn't bad. But now, the very best earn 3 times that, with Max Verstappen getting a whopping $65 million in 2025. But money doesn't always buy happiness. Some drivers, including Verstappen, don't like the pageantry the changes have brought about. In Las Vegas in 2023, Verstappen said the drivers were made to look like clowns, and the event was 99% performance and 1% race. Some purists who still watch the sport feel the same, and that the spirit of competition has suffered. But Formula One and Liberty Media don't look like slowing down anytime soon. So expect more races, major events and exclusive access in future.
Driver took for me, Andy Goldstein. Darren Bent's alongside me. Before the break, I asked the question, which player has played the most games with Jude Bellingham?
I'm going to say...
Not a lot of games, to be fair, so far.
So, well, it won't be England. I'm going to go with... Yep, no idea.
Surname begins with Val.
Val? A Val.
Well, that's the clue.
Who does he play for?
Federico Valverde.
Oh, what a player he is, mate.
108.
Oh, my
Just quickly, before we move on. News travels quickly around these parts. Just had a little voice note from a certain pop superstar, Robbie Williams. Here we go.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Benty. Congratulations, mate, on becoming world champion, world paddle champions. It's just incredible. The effort and the discipline. Well done, lads.
Yeah, cheers, Bob. Thanks, man.
What a legend.
How good's that?
He was a legend.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Play that one. How nice is that from Bob? More conversation quickly. How nice is that?
Yeah, he's a legend, isn't he?
Yeah, but do you know what it is? Of course he's a legend. But what it is people at the very, very top of their game understanding what it takes to get to the very top of another game. That's Bob, king of the world in the pop industry. And you and I, Padel World Champions.
You know, what about when they had about the carrying scenario?
The what?
I didn't carry you.
Of course you didn't carry me. I held my own today.
Yeah, many a time you hit some great cross-court shots.
What shot?
Cross-court shots.
That one down the line, by the way, Gab.
That's your favourite. I mean, that's shot of the day, I think.
I need to... shot of the day you've given to me.
Do you know why shot of the day? Because I didn't expect it. And it shocked me.
Wait, I didn't expect it either. I need to find that. That was unbelievable.
I find it easy.
We do that. Yeah. Unbelievable shot. By the way, if you've missed it, you can go to talkSPORT's YouTube channel.
Also, shout out Padium, Canary Wolf.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, mate.
By the way, what an unbelievable place that was.
Yeah, shout out Max, who obviously manages that place as well, looking after us.
Well, look after you. I didn't even see him.
Yeah, no, he came over, introduced himself.
Oh, was that the fella?
Yeah, that was
him.
him,
He's
yeah.
a nice guy.
Yeah, but paid him incredible place to play paddle.
Yeah. Do you play there for free?
Not for free,
Have you got a
no.
membership there?
No, but listen, I asked.
No, forget that, mate. It's free membership.
I will pay to play there.
No, I won't. I want free membership.
But what?
I don't pay now, mate. All right. What's his name?
Max.
Max, free membership, please. This would be a good question. We'll be asking if you'd rather play in the MLS or the Scottish Premiership.
I think a lot would come down to location.
Yeah.
If I'm into Miami, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to anyone in Scotland.
No,
if it's Miami or Glasgow.
Or LAFC.
Or,
LA Galaxy.
Or Dundee.
New York.
Oh, why am I saying the Oars? New York or where?
New York or maybe Dunfermline.
Don't slag Dunfermline. What's the matter?
I love Dunfermline. So I'll tell you what's beautiful.
You ever played?
Edinburgh's beautiful.
Have you ever? I mean, it is. Oh. Have you ever played for an English team in Scotland?
No.
You've never played in a Scottish football
No,
game?
yeah, I have. Hearts.
What was that for?
Sunderland pre-season.
Oh, did you?
Beating 1-0.
Who scored?
Nicked it.
Hey, you scored more goals than Pele.
That was my first goal.
Every time you talk about a game, I scored.
That was the first game I played for Sunderland. Just moved.
Yeah.
First pre-season game. Hearts. Away. Goal.
What was the goal like? You obviously
tapping, mate.
Was it?
Tapping.
They're the best. They're the best, aren't they?
They are the best. Then you know what they are? I call them freebies.
Yeah, they are. You ever missed a tapping?
Yeah, of course.
No, with your foot, not with your head.
Yeah, I would have done. 100%.
Was you?
Yeah. Every striker misses chances.
Right. Okay. Right, we've been told to move on because the next person we're going to speak to can get quite angry if he's left waiting. So a reminder, don't forget that talkSPORT and DAZN bring you a huge rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. It's this Saturday. It's live from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Heavyweight Dave Allen joins our expert boxing team that will keep you right across a busy fight week. And don't forget, of course, you can watch along with us on the night over on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel. Let's cross over to, we were there today, Canary Wharf, where the workouts have been, the open workouts that have taken place today. Spencer Oliver joins us now live from somewhere in there. Let's hope we can see him. Look at Spencer. He looks like he's waiting for his mum to pick him up at the end of a party. Hi, Spence. How you doing?
Gentlemen, how we doing? Yeah, I'm here at the Pelican for the open workouts. We're going to soon see Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn for the first time, see what sort of shape they're in. We saw them yesterday, actually, at the grand arrivals in this self-same arena, and Conor Benn was very, he seemed very relaxed, controlling those emotions. Let's see what he's like today. But Chris Eubank Jr., he looked fantastic as well. So, yeah, really looking forward to the open workouts to get a closer look at what these guys are looking like.
Spence, interesting you say Chris Eubank Jr. looks really good because a few times, and obviously I'm thinking about what Nigel Benn said when he was in the studio, White and Jordan, yesterday, said he looked quite gaunt. I've seen pictures of him. Obviously he's going to look incredibly trim because he's got to get down to this weight. But you've seen him in the flesh. He looks great.
Yeah, he does look. He looks fantastic yesterday. Look, but what Chris Eubank Jr. does, and what he done last time, and he missed the weight last time, is that he drops a lot of weight. Within the last 24 hours, and that's how he missed it last time because he was like 0.1 of an ounce over. He left it too late, but at the moment he's very rehydrated and he looks fantastic, if I'm totally honest, as did Conor Benn as well. He looked fantastic yesterday as well. He's had more time now to grow into the 160-pound limit as well, so expect a better Conor Benn, a stronger Conor Benn, if you like.
Spence, let me ask you a question about the build-up to this fight, because the last build-up was full of chaos from the very first press conference all the way through. It was a lot of chaos, and you could see that maybe it was getting to Conor Benn. He was starting to get a little bit more frustrated than maybe Chris Eubank Jr. This time around seems more calm. Who do you think that suits out the two fighters?
Well, I think it suits Conor Benn, and that is the big thing, Darren. Can he control those emotions? Because, that's what let him down for me in that last fight. There were times in that fight where he was just wading away. The emotions took over. The game plan went out the window because Chris Eubank Jr. done a great job, and it's a psychological battle. It's all about the mind games in the build-up to this, and this is where the fight can be won and lost in this fight week. And Eubank Jr. got inside the head of Conor Benn last time. All through the week, he was digging at him, and he was genius. He hit him with the egg as well, didn't he? But this time, Conor Benn's played it down. He showed no emotion, so he's given Chris Eubank Jr. nothing to feed off. We saw the narrative with the ambulance, and was it being blocked? He was blaming Eddie Hearn. He was blaming, Matchroom for blocking the entrance of the exit of Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, but that wasn't the case. It was down to the stadium and the people that were in and around there. But Eubank's had nothing to go on, so if anything, it favours Conor Benn because Eubank's he can't get inside his head.
Spencer, I don't know if you've been in this position at either professional or amateur level, and if you have, you can draw on your experience from it. But how much of an advantage, if any, does it give you stepping into the ring with someone you've already beaten?
I think it's a massive advantage. I think, for Chris Eubank Jr., I think, look, he come out victorious. He got it wrong last time with the weight, so that was probably the worst version of Chris Eubank Jr. and the best version of Conor Benn going in there, because Conor Benn excelled. He boxed out of his skin, if I'm honest. But Eubank Jr. now maybe have underestimated him. He now knows that Conor can hurt him. He knows that Conor's tough. He can go 12 rounds. He can grind it out as well. So Conor answered a lot of questions, but Chris also now knows what he's going into. He didn't know that before, so it could be a big advantage, obviously, for Chris Eubank Jr., not underestimating Conor Benn. But for Conor Benn, he'll now know that he can hurt Chris when he gets inside, and he's got to work the body early and try and break Chris down in those later rounds. So it's an advantage for both of them, but more so for Chris Eubank Jr., if I'm honest.
Spence, do you think you see a better boxing match? And when I say that, the first one was an unbelievable fight, but it was like a slugfest, both of them going toe for toe. Whereas you think this time there will be more boxing, both men sticking to the game plan, and it'll be a better boxing fight as opposed to just a scrap?
Absolutely. Listen, both of these guys are gladiators, and it's a gladiatorial sport, and I think that they left it all in the ring last time, didn't they? Do you remember the first fight with the old men?
Yeah.
Chris and Nigel, you go back to, the first fight, and it was an absolute war. It was brutal. They both ended up in hospital beds next to each other, ironically, like the boys did just 4 months ago, and you looked at that, and you go, the second fight was not as brutal as the first one, because they showed each other a little bit more respect going into that second fight, because they knew how tough it was going to be. And we might get that with these two here as well. I think that now they both know what it is. But for Conor, and the way that he's speaking, he wants to go from it from the opening bell. So expect Conor, and he has to do that, really. For Chris, it's more about boxing, keeping it long, and only engaging when he has to, and that will be in the later part of the fight. But yeah, so to answer your question, I think that when you know what you're going into, sometimes that can defuse it a little bit.
Spence, I'm going to ask you a question that I asked Adam Smith yesterday. He was in our studio, and it's about whether or not you think we're going to see these fighters fight ever again against each other. And I say that because Conor Benn has said this will be the last fight for him at this weight, and there's every suggestion, I think Eddie Hearn said it at the beginning of the week, every suggestion that Chris Eubank Jr. could call it a day after this fight. If we see Conor Benn win, could there be a third?
Well, listen, if Conor Benn wins, then it depends how he wins. If it's another brutal fight, of course we could see a third, because public demand may call for that. And both the guys will recognise, look at the money that they're getting for this. It's phenomenal money. There's not even a world title on the line. If they both go and box for world titles after this fight, they'll probably get half the money that they're getting for this one. It's a big draw. So if it's a brilliant fight, they might recognise that they've got to do it again. They've got to have that rubber match if it goes one apiece. I know Conor's talking at the moment and saying, look, this is it now. It's all done, dead and buried. We're going to go and continue with our careers. But what sort of career has Chris Eubank Jr. got after this one? Like, where's he going to go? Is there either a world title shot or he may retire? So the only option might be a third fight with Conor Benn. So that is very much on the table. Forget what they say before the fight. That's very much on the table, depending on how this one goes.
Spence, my last question to you, a quick answer if possible. Who wins?
Chris Eubank Jr., I think he got the weight wrong last time, and I think that he'll get it right this time. Bomac is instrumental in that. He come up with a game plan. Terence Crawford beating Canelo Alvarez, and I think he's a genius trainer, and I think that they'll get the weight right. And Chris Eubank Jr., for me, will be too big for him, too good, and I think that he'll win clearer, possibly even a late stoppage.
OK. Where's your man bag, Spence? You taking it off?
The man bag's just behind our cameraman Romario, mate. It's there. Hold on. Young Ed Huntley's just got me. There it is. How's that?
Yeah, serious.
What's funny about it is because you're quite small. That's actually a tiny purse you're holding, isn't it?
Yeah, I am actually quite small. It is a very tiny purse, mate. And this is actually the one that you was meant to be buying me, Andy. But that's another conversation, mate. Actually.
Yeah.
No, don't. No, before you go, mate.
Good.
Actually, I would like to challenge you at a game of Padel, and the winner gets a bag. How's that? Because that bag that you've just bought is terrible, by the way.
Well,
so I'm offering you a new bag.
Who's your
if you beat me at Padel?
Who would your partner be? Gareth? Still to come on Drive. We'll hear how Jamie O'Hara took today's Padel defeat.
Andy Goldstein was a passenger.
Yeah, with a World Cup winners medal. We'll also hear Gabby's excuses.
I'm coming back from the flu, so I wasn't myself today.
Oh, dear. And we'll bring you the latest edition of the Office Debate.
Would you rather have 4 arms or 4 legs?
Both. All that, so much more coming up on Drive on talkSPORT with me, Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent. It sounds like Spencer Oliver's still there as well.
Darren versus Ben on talkSPORT. Let's get ready to rumble! This is insane! Never seen anything like this! The winner by unanimous decision, Chris Eubank!
This is a moment in time that we will never forget. And the final scene absolutely delivered. We'll catch you next time.
To drive on talkSPORT.
We ain't got time. We ain't got time for all that. No, we ain't got time for that. Time now for
Andy
this.
Goldstein Padel champion.
Get in the ring to win on talkSPORT.
Yes, it's the fight everyone's talking about. We've just been talking about it, and thanks to talkSPORT, it could be your weekend sorted. There's 1 day left for your chance to win 2 tickets to the huge Eubank Junior v Conor Benn rematch. It's live at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and it's this Saturday. You'll also enjoy a night in a 5-star London hotel and £5,000 spending money. The perfect weekend for you and a mate. Don't miss out. Here's how to enter.
18 plus, UK excluding Northern Ireland. For a chance to win, text the word BOX to 83338 and you're in the draw. Text costs £2 plus 1 standard network rate message. You must have the bill payer's permission, or you can enter for free by calling 0330 880 3338. All entries must be received by the 13th of November at 1 p.m. and you need to answer our call to win. This is a talkSPORT limited promotion. Full terms and conditions at talksport.com.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Right, time for the best of talkSPORT Friends, where we run you through some of the recent highlight moments across talkSPORT. Kick things off, with the breakfast show. Jamie O'Hara phoned into Big Al and Ali McCoy's before the Big Mac. Didn't know this. And they were already talking up his next opponent.
What's going to happen if you get victory, Jamie? Who would be your next immediate targets? Would it be would it be Shaban and Big Cass?
Or what about Ollie and Dim Sum?
Oh, no.
Or we Yaz and Ed?
What about we Stu and Ed? There's a combination.
Who could Simon partner that would give you or me a bit of a challenge?
I think Gabby and Simon would be good.
You're not allowed to. Gabby's been done.
Yeah, Jermaine Pennant.
Pennant and Jordan.
He's thrown himself into the ring, so yeah. Pennant maybe.
Right. Even though he lost, what do you make of O'Hara's paddle debut?
He did well. You've got to give credit where credit's due. First time playing
Out of
paddle.
10.
For a beginner, 8.
Okay.
That's beginner level, but I thought he'd done really well.
For a loser, right? Yeah? For a loser. Do you think Gabby and O'Hara should give it another go or just give up?
No, now we know what to expect to be worse.
It would be worse.
It'd be worse.
Yeah. I think they should retire. Big Al returns to the breakfast show tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
Okay, right. Sticking with the paddle match, O'Hara and Gabby were soundly beaten in straight sets, but at least they didn't make any excuses afterwards.
First time I've ever played the game, but look, Andy Goldstein was a passenger. Right? He was just part of the team that had Darren Bent in it. This is shambles, really. You know, but he's top level.
Gabby.
First of all, I thought Jamie's first go, I thought he was outstanding. First go at Padel, I wasn't at my best. But as you know, I've been off for 2 weeks ill. I haven't worked for 2 weeks. I'm coming back from the flu, so I wasn't myself today.
How did you feel about being called a passenger?
I've got no problem with it. I've got a winner's medal. I mean, ask the other 10 Argentinians that played in the World Cup with Messi.
What's the most embarrassing excuse you've ever heard?
But today, O'Hara was wearing tights because
when his back went.
Because his calf would blow up, and we had to stop the match because his back went. I mean, back hurts. My back.
Have you got a message for O'Hara ahead of tonight's show?
Yeah, re-watch the match, right? Because I'll be doing it tonight, laughing with a glass of rosé. I might even phone up later on, just laugh down the line.
To re-watch the whole match, head to talkSPORT YouTube channel and make sure you subscribed so you never miss a drive time show.
And as we pile on with Jamie O'Hara, here's another brain box moment from him and Cundy on last night's Sports Bar.
What's green that's not food?
Yeah, you said it. Going grass in grass is food for an animal.
Yeah, but what is green that's not food?
Leaf? If that's a food.
No, you're still...
No.
Good.
An unripened banana? Still food. Still
mate,
food.
Honestly.
I know.
Like, what is wrong with
I know,
you?
I'm trying to think of one, though.
Seaweed? We eat seaweed,
Yeah, we
you
eat
donut.
Yeah, not that seaweed, though, is it?
What?
It's not from the sea, is it?
No, so it's green that's not living.
Go to the toy shop, Hulk.
Why did you say toy?
The toy Hulk.
Okay. How would you have got on if you were playing with Cundy instead of me?
Oh, we'd have got beat because you can't move. I would have literally had to run after everything.
I mean, the way Cundy walks looks like he's pooped his pants.
Yeah.
What's your top 3 sea creatures?
Shark, croc. Is a croc sea? Or
No, I count it. It's in the water.
Croc, shark, whale.
Jack. Sometimes Jack just went like this in my ear. When you said croc, he went salt water.
Yeah.
No need.
What, alligator? Same thing?
I'm guessing so. Don't even.
Yeah, shark.
Yeah, okay.
Piranha.
Huh? Piranha? You like the old piranha? Have you seen Piranha 3 in 3D?
They are rubbish.
They are awful, aren't they? I get your calls into the boys on the spot. I'll definitely phone up the Sports Bar tonight, take the mickey out of O'Hara. And also, don't forget to check out 21 Minutes to Go, brand new podcast with me and Cundy. Lots of swearing. If you like your swearing podcast, 21 Minutes to Go. And, of course, you can find all of our... Yeah, don't worry about that. 21 Minutes to Go. Go download that. When we come back, I don't know what we're doing. Let's turn this bit of paper over so it reminds me. Oh, yeah, great question when we come back. Would you rather play your football in the Scottish Premiership or in the MLS? And if they met in a final, the top 2 teams, who would win? 03717 223344. That's where we go right after this, live on Drive on talkSPORT.
the Toffees to the Tractor Boys, the Eagles to the Seagulls, Gunners, Bees, Hammers and Magpies, Premier League teams have got a load of crazy nicknames. Ever wondered where they came from? Let's start with Everton. They're dubbed the Toffees, but why? Well, because when the club was formed, just down the road there were two local toffee shops. Ye Ancient Everton Toffee House and Mother Noblet's Toffee Shop were big fan favourites. Next, they say if you can't beat 'em, join 'em, and that's exactly what Ipswich Town did when it came to their nickname. The term Tractor Boys used to be chanted by their opponents as a way of putting the team down for their farming background. But during one game back in the late 90s, Ipswich were 1-0 up and they decided to flip the script. 1-0 to the Tractor Boys, they sang, and a new nickname was born. Let's head to Leicester, famous for more than just a red, well, orangey cheese and Jamie Vardy. Leicestershire's also the birthplace of fox hunting, hence the Foxes. Next up, turns out apples are not the only fruit that don't fall far from the tree. Bournemouth's nickname, the Cherries, comes from the fact the club's stadium was originally built right next to a bunch of cherry orchards. This next story actually involves two club nicknames. It started with Crystal Palace. They were having an absolute nightmare run back in the early 70s. They'd been relegated after a terrible spell and manager Malcolm Allison decided enough was enough. He wanted a new nickname, something strong, fast and destined for success. Something exactly like an eagle. But there's more to this one. Brighton were in search of a nickname too, and Palace finally gave them what they needed. In a heated match between the two back in 1976, Palace fans began chanting, "Eagles, Eagles." And some clever Brighton fans came up with the perfect reply, "Seagulls, Seagulls." Not all club nicknames have a crazy story though. Take the Gunners. That just comes from the fact a group of munitions workers in the Royal Arsenal factory in Woolwich set up the club in 1886. On the flip side, some nicknames seem simple, but there's a bit more to them. Like West Ham. The Hammers is actually nothing to do with the ham part of the name. It comes from the fact the club used to be called Thames Ironworks FC and was made up of workmen and shipbuilders. So next time the away end's chanting their crazy nickname, you'll now know exactly where it came from.
Well, Matt, to last hour drive, talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein. Guess who's this? Darren Bent, everyone.
Simon Jordan, this time I need you to get a partner, me and Goldstein, or me and Gabby, whoever.
What's all that about? What? Me and Goldstein? Oh, you didn't hear it. Play it again to him. Put your earphones in. This is your
Simon Jordan,
listen.
this time I need you to get a partner, me and Goldstein, or me and Gabby.
Oh, me and Gabby, you're a disgrace, mate. You're an absolute disgrace.
How'd you win this medal?
Just one. Yeah, fine, mate.
Yeah, no,
do you know what, I might just chuck it back in the Thames. Still to come, we'll bring the latest edition of Drive's Office Debate, but first, there's a big old night of boxing live on talkSPORT this weekend.
If your hand ever touches me again, you won't get it back.
I'm going to hit him round the face with an egg.
His own team don't even like him.
You lot are in for a treat.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! He's here! Big uppercut there, and a hook from Eubank as well. Conor Bent's a good mate of mine. I want to see him knock him out cold tonight. And away they go again, and they're throwing huge numbers of punches.
Lick him up, lick him up, lick him.
That was one of the greatest fights I've seen in a British ring for a long, long time. Go for the rematch for the excitement, the history, and the big payday.
The procedure will be parliamentary. You guys will see.
Yeah, November 15th.
Do not forget, talkSPORT brings you the huge rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Bent. It's this Saturday. It's live from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Heavyweight Dave Allen joins our expert boxing team that will keep you right across a busy fight week. And don't forget, of course, you can watch along with us on the night over on the talkSPORT Boxing YouTube channel. And, of course, the fight is live on DAZN.
You must be mad.
You must be mad.
That music there was almost what I was listening to earlier about before the paddle match. Really home
got you in the zone for it.
We're about to funky house.
Just quickly, we've never really talked about this angle. Have I got time, Joe? Just a couple of minutes on boxing. It must be so. We don't talk about this. It must be so difficult for the dads, because imagine your son going literally to war in that ring, and we know how dangerous boxing is anyway, right? mean, it must be awful for Nigel and for Chris.
No, I think more for the mums. I think because you know what it is, because the dads have lived it. I think they know how to deal with it.
Don't you think they know how dangerous?
Yeah, of course they do, but they also know how to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? So, but I mean, it's incredible. I can't imagine it'd be nice watching your son get punched. It can't be nice.
No.
But those two, again, two of the greats, by the way, in Chris Eubank Senior and Nigel Benn. They've been there and done it. So yeah, I'm sure at times they're a little bit uneasy. Maybe after the fight, when they go to the hospital to visit or in the change room and they're battered and bruised, and you look at it and go, oh. But they don't have to deal with it because their fights were probably the first one was brutal.
Yeah. Would you, if any of your kids wanted to be boxers, would you try and turn them off the sport?
Listen, I won't turn them off of anything.
Would you not?
No, whatever they want to do, I will support them. Like, there's no,
but you can protect them.
You can protect them, and I say, listen, in my opinion, it's not a.
That's what I'm saying. Would you have that conversation?
I'd go, I would prefer you not to do it, but if this is what you want to do, then I'm all in. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Do you know what I mean?
Lace up, we're on.
Yeah, bang.
Yeah. Can't wait for that fight. Right, let's turn our attention to Celtic, because they are reportedly interested in making Columbus Crew manager Wilfred Nancy their new boss. And Martin O'Neill has, of course, been in interim charge since Brendan Rodgers left the club last month. Scottish football expert Josh McCafferty, joined the Breakfast Show this morning. He told us a little bit more about Celtic's potential new gaffer.
He's only got just over a couple of years of managerial experience. He initially took charge of Montreal, spent over a year there, then went to Columbus Crew, won the MLS Cup with Columbus Crew, won the Leagues Cup with them. He was MLS Coach of the Year for 2024, and he also led Columbus Crew to the final of the CONCACAF Champions Cup, which is essentially the Champions League for that part of the world. So, so far he's
pretty good, yeah.
He's got a decent track record so far.
Is it a risk from Celtic to get a relatively unknown manager from the MLS or not?
Not potentially. I'd say no. I mean,
what you umming and ahhing about?
Just because sometimes, I mean, it's a risk at times to get a manager maybe we've never heard of. But then how many times they teams employ managers we have heard of and they fail? So at times you have to go like Ange Postecoglou. He obviously went to Celtic. Wasn't a big name. Obviously went there, did really well.
Yeah, in Celtic he did. You're right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, fair point.
So I've not got an issue with it because again we see managers bounce from job to job at times and fail, and people don't see that as a risk. Do you know what I mean? So maybe it's a fresh ideas. I mean, it'd be a big challenge, a really, really big challenge for him. But
do you think it tells you where Scottish football is at the moment? That the manager for Celtic is now an unknown manager from the MLS. If you're a Celtic fan, you're going to be unhappy with that, right?
I don't know if you'd be unhappy. You almost like. I mean, at the end of the day, who'd you get? That's the thing.
I'm guessing you'd rather have Martin O'Neill.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's been there before, done really well there before as well. So maybe
there are managers out there like Michael Carrick. I know.
Yeah,
I don't know why he's jumped in my head, but Michael.
I understand that, but then again, there's no.
Alan Pardew.
Yep. Fantastic.
He's in the green room at the moment, right?
Listen, love playing for Pardew.
Yeah,
actually made me captain.
I mean, did he?
Yeah.
It'd be a great appointment, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course. But at times, we've seen other managers go to these clubs where you just go, that'll work, and it doesn't. So there's no reason why he can't go then and get a tune out of this Celtic team. But at the minute, Scottish football's in a bad way in terms of, you look at Rangers, how far they are down the table, it's like, what is going on there? But they're still juggernauts. Those two football clubs are still giants in terms of they are. Come on.
In terms of, I don't know if they are now.
Rangers and Celtic, all over the world, people know they are.
Yes. But
that's massive.
But their name is massive.
Yeah, maybe their name's massive. Not in terms of a force on the pitch, no.
No,
not for some time.
No.
But Celtic, the name and the reputation they carry, and Rangers, they are huge.
Yes. Okay. If you were a player right now, where would you rather play your football, MLS or Scottish Premiership?
Well, it depends what stage of my career I'm at.
You're 30. You got one contract left.
I'm going to the MLS.
Why?
Just because I think you said you're 30 there. Also, as well, and where am I going? New York.
I mean, I'm not a travel agent.
No, New York, Los Angeles, Miami. Because
you're going to go to Minnesota.
Okay, nice, but it's lifestyle. When you get to 30, you're thinking lifestyle.
All right, 27.
So I think I'm probably going Rangers or Celtic.
Are you?
Yeah, because you pomp
Rangers over New York Red Bulls or whatever.
Listen, this is no disrespect to the MLS, right? If I go to Celtic, I'm 27. I go to Celtic and Rangers for 3 years, take me to 30, score loads of goals, fly in. I could still probably go to the MLS. I don't know if you go to MLS. I mean, I'm sure it's happened, but I'd feel like if went MLS 3 years and it didn't quite work out, 3 years, am I going to get Celtic and Rangers again? Probably not.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So if the younger I am, I'm going to Celtic and Rangers.
Okay. Where's the cut-off? 28, 29?
30.
30 is when you go to America.
Yeah.
29 you go to Scotland.
Yeah.
If I'm guessing,
I mean, it's not as black and white as that, but yeah.
I'm guessing you don't watch a lot of MLS.
On Apple TV, I watch it a little bit here and there. If I'm on the house, I'm not setting my alarm to watch it.
Right.
But if I'm on,
You'll watch it.
I'll
okay.
watch it.
If the best team in the MLS, right? Who's Messi played for?
Inter Miami.
Right. If Inter Miami played Celtic,
Yeah.
who would win?
Mate, that'd be closer than you think.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what I think on that.
Well, you go star power with Messi in it.
Yeah.
You'd expect him to do something.
Yeah.
Probably in. Where's the game being played?
Neutral ground. In Europe. In Spain.
Because if you just said at Celtic Park, one winner, Celtic.
Yeah, okay. It's over 2 legs then.
I'm going Celtic.
Are you?
You probably are.
Okay.
I don't know, actually. I feel stupid saying that.
Who do you think's got better leagues?
As
in the quality of football.
Okay, because I don't watch it all the time, MLS. Yeah. I only know the star-studded names that they've got there. And a lot of those are aging.
Yeah.
But I've heard some players who have gone to the MLS and they've said that it's a lot harder than you think, and not from a technical standpoint. It's that everyone's fit and can run, and I think that's a big thing in the MLS. Although technically they are getting better from where they were to where they are now. Again, it's such a difficult question.
Where's your favourite part of America?
Los Angeles. I'm going there.
Okay.
Don't even
Los
LA.
Angeles.
Yep. I'm living in Beverly Hills.
You're 25.
No, I'm still going to Celtic Rangers.
I don't think you are.
At 25? Yeah, of course I am.
What? You're going to live in Glasgow, yeah?
Yeah.
Rather than LA?
Yes.
You're such a liar.
At 25,
I don't believe you.
I don't believe me. But I'm telling you now.
So you're going to live in Glasgow rather than LA?
Yes.
And hang out with all the LA people?
How do you know that?
Because I know what you're like. You've done it before when you were a Spurs player.
Nah, I'm going to...
all the training shops there?
No, I'm going
all
to...
All the sun every day?
Don't matter. There's good training shops in Glasgow. So I'm at 25, I'm going Celtic or Rangers.
27.
Celtic.
Yeah, mate, I honestly don't believe you.
But look,
your favourite part of America is LA.
Yes.
And the LA...
My favourite part of the UK is Glasgow.
No, it's not. I don't believe you.
I'm telling you I am. 27 I am.
So your kid's life?
I saw my kid's life.
Wow.
Yeah, but 30, different story. Because lifestyle comes onto it. Kids, family.
28 and a half.
No, listen, you got my cut off.
All right, okay.
What about you? You're going straight to thing, aren't you?
I'm going to America, yeah.
You're going at 21.
Yeah.
You make your debut for Man United. You're leaving. You get it. And LA come in, offer you a 5-year deal.
Mate, I'm at LA. I think it's an unbelievable lifestyle over there, isn't it? Don't you think so?
At 21?
Yeah. Depends how good I am.
Okay, let me ask a question.
Yeah.
Serious question. You've got...
I love all these little scenarios.
You're 21.
Am I a good player?
Yeah. You make your debut at United.
Okay.
But you're not good enough to stay there, so they're going to sell you, right?
Okay. What level of player? Name a player.
No, I'm not doing that. That's disrespectful. But you get the opportunity to go
How many times have I played for Man United?
Handful.
With Bex?
Shut up. Anyway, but you're not going to stay, right?
Yeah.
You get offered top championship club, right? Top that.
How old am I?
You're 21.
Yeah, I'll stay in England, but
then I ain't finished yet.
Oh, okay.
But so you've got the big clubs that we'll take this season. You've got Coventry who are flying at the minute.
Yeah.
You've got Stoke up there.
Middlesbrough,
Ipswich. We just mentioned them.
We're going Ipswich for love nor money.
But then LA come and they offer you a 5-year deal. But you've got 5 years from Coventry or Ipswich or Stoke.
Yeah, I'm going to LA.
At 21.
Because at 26 I can come back.
Yeah, but what level?
Is it the same money? Am I getting paid the same?
You're getting paid.
Okay, it's a lot to...
You get 25 grand a week.
Where?
From the championship clubs.
Oh, yeah.
And you're getting 15.
Oh, money. I'm taking the money in England every day of the week.
You're getting
more money and championship.
Same money.
I'm going to LA.
At 21?
Yeah.
He's all right. Wow.
Without a doubt, mate. What, live in LA? Parties I'll be going to.
Have you seen the prices there? 25 grand.
I'm on 25 grand a week.
That might not get much, mate.
Will it not even get me in the club?
I remember Robbie Keane when he went over there.
Yeah.
He was brilliant for the Galaxy, by the way.
Yeah.
I remember him telling me about the house that he was renting and how much it cost.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't say, you shouldn't have said Robbie Keane, otherwise you could have told me.
Yeah, but...
Crazy money.
I swear. And
but it was unbelievable house, wasn't it?
It was nice, but it wasn't like you think it'd be.
No, it's not. With that money in Coventry, I'd have the road.
Oh my goodness, wow. Live next to someone I know.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. But listen, we'll take calls on it. I think it'll be quite fun to hear your views. What's better? Where would you rather play, MLS or Scottish Premiership? 03717223344. My switchboard is empty, meaning if you dial now, you will actually be next. 03717223344. What's a better standard of football, and where would you rather play?
talkSPORT. Let's get ready to rumble! This is insane! Never seen anything like this! The winner by unanimous decision, Chris Eubank!
This is a moment in time that we will never forget. And the final scene absolutely delivered. We'll catch you next time.
talkSPORT, me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent. And Just Eat, get delicious meals, everyday essentials from the delivery experts. Still to come, we're bringing the latest edition of Drive's Office Debate. We need a judge for that, don't we, Joe? I'll put the call out in a bit. Just quickly, Everton, Fulham, West Ham and Nottingham Forest are monitoring Miles Lewis-Skelly's situation at Arsenal after Thomas Tuchel said he needs more minutes to be considered for his squad. Everton, if you're him, where are you going? Everton, Fulham, West Ham and Forest.
Oh.
Mate, why aren't we in for him?
Probably Everton.
He wouldn't go to Man United, would he? As in, you wouldn't let him come?
No.
No, I'm serious. Is that good a player? Mm-hmm. Everton, you think? Not Fulham? Okay. A number of Premier League clubs are interested in Ivan Toney on loan in January.
You should take him.
I would take him. He ain't going to come over here. That's the thing. He's on £400 a week. He ain't leaving.
And something about as well about the tax implications about him leaving.
If he comes over, all the tax he hasn't paid, he has to pay. Yeah, coming over. No chance. Right, we're taking your calls. What's better, the MLS or Scottish Premiership? Where would you rather play? Dan is first up. Hello, Dan.
Andy, how are we doing? You okay?
I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. How are you today? You well?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. Not bad at all.
Good. Thanks for listening to the show. Thanks for phoning us. What would you like to say, Dan?
Not at all. I'm not going to give a proper answer, if I'm honest with you, because I would choose the MLS over the lifestyle. Just think like the American lifestyle just is grand and fantastic and brilliant. Whereas the Scottish football, if you're playing for Rangers and Celtic, you sort of know where you stand. You know you're going to be challenging for trophies, challenging for titles, playing in the Champions League or Europa League. Whereas the MLS is a bit of a lottery. Like, you can sign for LA Galaxy. I mean, they won the MLS last season, and now they're languishing towards the bottom of the table. And you've got no European football. You're not in the spotlight so much. So as a young player to go to the MLS, you're sort of cutting your nose off despite your face. I think, yeah, it's fantastic.
Good point.
But
yeah.
Is it good for your career?
Yeah. What age would you make the journey across the pond?
I'd agree with Darren. To be honest with you, it's got to be. You've got to have had that experience in Europe first. Put yourself in the shop window, have your career, and then go right. Okay, now I'm 30. Now let's see what's elsewhere. I think you've got to have achieved something in Europe first, potentially, before you make the swap. But I don't know. I don't know.
That's a good
MLS
call.
is definitely, the lifestyle is fantastic. There's no denying that.
Yeah. Okay. Great call. Thanks for that. Let's go to. It says Andy. It says Juve and Crystal Palace fan. Hello, Andy.
Hi, evening, chaps. Thanks for having me on.
Our pleasure. Is that right? Juve and Palace?
Yeah, I'm Italian, but also parents from South London. So
All right.
actually getting more success out of Palace, bizarrely, over the last decade, which is great.
If they meet in the Champions League final, who are you cheering on?
I think had you asked me 10 years ago, I'd have said Juve, but I'm falling in love with Palace and what they're doing at the minute. I just think they're a great club, so they're doing really great things.
They're fantastic to watch as well. What would you like to say, Andy?
I've got two things, if you don't mind. I thought, one, MLS all day long, just because of, I think, exactly what your previous caller said, the climate and where you're playing, but also what you get to see out there in different places. The only caveat to that would be, I think you rule yourself out of international call-up. And playing your game of if I was in that potential, I think I'd rather stay somewhere where I could be in contention for an international call-up, and I don't think the MLS does that.
No. And that's what I spoke about. It depends on the age. I think the age is a big thing as well. If you're a young kid, then you probably thinking, but if you're coming towards the end, I fully understand. I've got no problem whatsoever with people choosing lifestyle
What would
over.
you rather be known as? The greatest MLS player of all time? Or
Kenny Dalglish?
No, because he did it down at Liverpool as well, didn't he? Or not? No. Or
Was there who is there? I'd like to know. Listen, I don't forgive my ignorance, but
who's the top goal scorer?
No, I know the top goal scorer is.
Who?
What in Scottish history?
No, in MLS. Is it Wright Phillips?
Is it Bradley Wright Phillips?
I think so. He's top of my list.
Right, but you see,
Go on, what were you going to ask?
Like, because you said about Kenny Dalglish, and rightly so, he came down and did it.
Yeah.
Right. Who's the greatest Scottish player then to just play in Scotland for Celtic and Rangers and not come down and play for one of the big boys? Like, but someone will message you 100%.
There's a big player we're missing, I'm guessing.
There's some that obviously because we just spoke about it.
Yeah.
Who came. What?
Oh, hold on. Chris Wondolowski is the top scorer in MLS.
Okay. Is that this season or all time?
Is that all time, Joe? It's all time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So but
is the best Scottish player to only play their football in
Scotland. Yeah. I need to know that.
We're missing a big name, aren't we?
Well, someone will message.
Yeah, okay. Blake is up next, Chelsea fan. Hi, Blake.
Hi then, boys. You all right?
Oh, good, man. Do you know the answer to that? Greatest Scottish footballer ever to play football in only Scotland?
I'm afraid I don't. I'm not too clued up in my Scottish football.
Okay.
I mean, going back into your point where you said you're obviously known as essentially the best MLS player or X, you could put someone like Ryan Kent in there, who's kind of known for his Scottish football, but never got an international appearance for England, and I think I'd still choose Ryan Kent.
You would? You'd rather play football north of the border?
I mean, from a personal standpoint, no, because I'm no good at football, but if I was good enough to be a starting footballer for Rangers, then yeah, I'd getting Champions League, Conference League, Europa League football. I'd rather be playing that than playing out in the MLS. I think until I'm too old or not good enough to be a guaranteed starter in those games, or at least in contention, I think that's when you switch to the MLS. But as long as you're playing European football at a somewhat regular basis, that has to be the choice, no doubt in my mind.
Okay. Thanks for your call. Who was the player? Was it Scott Sinclair that went up there and was flying?
He was unbelievable.
Right. Would you rather be him in Scotland or the greatest MLS player of all time?
Oh.
Because he was like Scottish Player of the Year two or three times on the trot, right?
I don't know, you know.
Because if I
mean,
feel...
the greatest MLS player surely must have been for a little bit. I mean, I don't know if he was, but the one that jumps off the page, Landon Donovan, right?
Yeah, he's the biggest name,
and he came down to Everton,
third top scorer of all time.
Yeah, and he did all right for Everton actually when he came over here.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, we got so many.
Go on, what are the answers to the best ever Scottish player to never play?
I mean, some people they're having a lot. Someone's put Kenny Miller, no, because he played for Wolves.
Yeah.
Right. Did Ali McCoist go to?
Yeah, he played
Sunderland?
down here. Yeah.
So there's another one. Someone's put Andy Gorham.
No, he played for Man United.
Honestly, so these people don't even know. So we've got another one called. Hold on.
Scott Brown. Joe's just said in my ear.
He's the best. Him.
Don't say like that. Jeez.
Okay, all right. Paul McStay.
Yeah, he played for Celtic, I think, didn't he? I don't know if he came.
I mean, there's so many different answers that
there isn't one definitive one. Okay.
Like usually, if you say who's the greatest,
yeah, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Premier League player. Most people say Henry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although the right answer is Ronaldo. Still to come, we'll bring you the latest edition of Drive's office debate. And, we need one of you to get involved. We need someone to be sort of judge and jury. So me and Bentley will have the debate, and one of you tell us who's right. 03717223344 if you want to be judge and jury for today's office debate. It's coming up in just a moment. First up, it's time for No Googling. We've been talking about Celtic's potential new manager from the MLS. We want to know who is the American to make the most appearances in Scottish football. I'll be stunned if anyone gets that. Who's the American to make the most appearances in Scottish football, in the Scottish Premiership, by the way? The answer to that, office debate, and 1 more billion, lots more coming up. Live and Drive, talkSPORT after this.
Over the last few years, Formula One has gone from elitist and insular to a global entertainment brand. The transformation's down to American investment group Liberty Media, who cultivated a new image for the sport since buying it in 2016. Better access to drivers, improved content on social media, and tapping into the US market have given F1 a massive boost in both attention and revenues. But is everyone happy? The fans certainly are, as evidenced by Drive to Survive. Almost 7 million people per season have tuned in to get all the gossip and all the drama from the paddock. The extra exposure means the drivers can demand a higher salary too. In 2010, the top drivers were earning $20 million a year, which isn't bad. But now, the very best earn 3 times that, with Max Verstappen getting a whopping $65 million in 2025. But money doesn't always buy happiness. Some drivers, including Verstappen, don't like the pageantry the changes have brought about. In Las Vegas in 2023, Verstappen said the drivers were made to look like clowns, and the event was 99% performance and 1% race. Some purists who still watch the sport feel the same, and that the spirit of competition has suffered. But Formula One and Liberty Media don't look like slowing down anytime soon. So expect more races, major events and exclusive access in future.
drive. Jack, I'm just wondering, is there time for one more track at 6:45, Jack? Is that all right?
There's always time for one more, isn't there, Jack?
I need it, yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you're aware of it, Jack's birthday today.
What?
Jack's birthday.
Is your birthday today, Jack?
38.
You didn't say anything. Happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, Jack. 38 years old. Unbelievable. Before the break, I asked the question, who is the American to make the most appearances in Scottish Premiership football?
Cameron Carter-Vickers.
It is. How many games for Celtic? What's your guess?
106.
112. Right, follow us at 7 Natalie Soy host Kickoff tonight. She's got Alan Pardew alongside.
Legend.
Time now for this. He's a legend.
Big Fight Live. Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2 on talkSPORT with DAZN. Watch the unmissable rematch live this Saturday only on DAZN.
Yes, this Saturday, Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn, they clash for a second time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, all thanks to our friends at DAZN. You could be there as well. We've got an amazing pair of tickets up for grabs this week, along with travel, accommodation, and spending money to boot. Joining us now to try and retain their title and keep hold of those tickets is yesterday's winner, our current champion. Let's say hello to Jay. How are you, Jay?
Oh, not too bad, you?
You had a good day?
Yeah, not bad, busy.
You've been revising?
Revising. A little bit.
A little bit, okay. Well, good luck. Let's speak to the person who's trying to take your crown from you as we say hello to Gareth. Hello, Gareth.
Hi.
You all right? You well?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
What's your knowledge of boxing like, G-Dog?
I'd probably say it's middle of the road.
Okay, well, that might be enough. Let me remind you and our millions of listeners around the world how the game works. The pair of you will have to fight it out by answering 5 boxing questions each. Whoever lands the most correct answers wins. This is our final round today. So today's winner will be crowned champion and wins the tickets, the travel, the accommodation, and the spending money as well. If you draw, we'll go to a tiebreaker to find the winner. Gareth, are you good with those rules?
Yes.
Jay, you good with those rules?
Yeah, all good.
Jay, we'll start with you. You're defending champion. Good luck to both of you. I must take your first answer. Here we go, Jay. Heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis had his professional debut in London in 1989. In what round did he defeat his first opponent, Al Malcolm, by TKO?
1.
It was one of those, but it wasn't that one. It was 2, I'm afraid, but a long way to go. Gareth, your first question with DB.
Good luck, Gareth.
Thank you.
No, that's right. Which fighter did Fabio Wardley knock out for the interim WBA heavyweight title at Portman Road this year?
I know it. That's the other Brit, isn't it?
Gonna have to hurry you.
Sorry, I've got it. I haven't got it. Sorry.
He hasn't got it. He hasn't got it.
Okay.
It was Justice Hooney.
That's okay. It's 0-0. 4 to go. Right, Jay, question 2. Chris Eubank Jr. made his professional boxing debut in which year? Chris Eubank Jr.
2011.
It's the right answer. That's a mega answer, that is. Well done to you. Right, Gareth, you need this to equalise.
Here we go, right. Conor Benn defeated former world champion Chris Algieri in December 2021 by knockout. What round did Benn secure the victory?
Round 4.
Oh, that is unbelievable.
This is going to go to the wire. Jay, your third question. Amir Khan stepped up 2 weight divisions to challenge which Mexican superstar for the WBC middleweight title?
Was it Canelo Alvarez?
It was Canelo Alvarez. That's 2 out of 3. Well done. Back to you, Gareth.
Which British heavyweight boxer defeated Oliver McCall in 1995 to finally win the WBC heavyweight title in his 4th attempt?
Frank Bruno?
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible.
Okay, both of you have got 2. Both of you have got 2 left. Jay, which London stadium saw Anthony Joshua defeat Vladimir Klitschko in 2017?
Wembley.
Is the right answer. Okay, Gareth, your 4th question.
In which year did Tyson Fury make his professional debut?
2009?
Oh, it's 2008.
Okay, so you've got 2, Gareth, with 1 left. Jay, you've already got 3. So if you get this right, you've won. All right?
Yeah.
Good luck, Jay. Which British boxer won the super heavyweight silver medal at the Rio 2016 Olympics?
I'll go with Dubois.
It's not. It's Joe Joyce. What a tough question that was. Gareth, get this right, and it's tiebreaker time.
How many total professional losses does Daniel Dubois currently have on his record?
Music. Joe Joyce.
Need an answer?
2.
Oh, it's 3. Usyk twice.
Gareth,
and
you've
Joe Joyce.
lost.
Twice, yeah.
It was close. Jay, you've won it. Jay, congratulations to you. You have won a pair of tickets to watch Eubank Jr. against Ben 2 on Saturday night with travel, accommodation and spending money as well. How are you feeling, Jay?
Very happy, thank you.
You should be. That's great. Have you ever been to a boxing match?
No, not boxing.
Oh, you. What have you been to?
Yeah, UFC.
Oh,
yeah.
fine. Okay. All right. It's a little bit like that. Well, listen. Well done. Your first one, courtesy of talkSPORT. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. I say courtesy of talkSPORT. That's all thanks to our friends at DAZN. Watch the unmissable rematch. Chris Eubank Jr. against Ben 2. It's live from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's this Saturday. It's live only on DAZN.
Big Fight Live. Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2 on talkSPORT with DAZN. Watch the unmissable rematch live this Saturday only on DAZN.
I'm sure I've asked you this before. You ever won anything on a competition in radio?
I haven't, no.
All right. Is it your mum or your dad?
My auntie.
She's won. Oh, she won an extension of her house, didn't she?
Everything.
Still don't believe
Don't live there anymore, but yeah.
She take it with her?
Oh, do you know what? It's packed up. I promise you, I'm not lying to you. TVs, extensions, everything.
She didn't pack up the extension?
No, not that part.
That's an unbelievable prize.
I know.
Part of a house.
Part of a house, extension.
That is good.
I'm guessing they would have said, listen, one of the criteria is you can't live in a flat.
Or if you did, they would just go, well, tough, isn't it?
Exactly.
You can do. Right, time now for this, everyone.
What's the best superpower?
Are there more screens or windows in the world? How long would it take to drink all the water in the world?
Would you rather have 4 arms or 4 legs?
What's the best pint? How many ants could win a fight against a man?
The office debate on Drive.
Now, we love this. This one actually, as my kids used to say, this one was born, I think it was yesterday morning, while I was going to school drop-off. You were in the car going to school drop-off.
I took the picture as well.
Yeah, by the way,
while I was...
What was on your feet?
Uggs. A Palace
Are they
collab.
Uggs?
A Palace collab, not a new... Yeah.
How much are they? Are they mad money?
No?
They're mad money, they are.
No,
I had a normal pair of Uggs on. Benny's got a collab.
No, you had Crocs on.
Oh, yeah. What do you have on?
I had Uggs, but Palace collab.
How much they look at me?
No, you know what, my mate sold to me for not that much.
Yeah, but how much if I wanted mine?
I don't know.
Over a ton?
I don't know, I think I paid about 100 for mine.
Oh, okay. For Uggs.
Hey, unbelievable. A school run every day.
Right, well, that's sort of what we're talking about, because this is Drive's Office Debate, where every week Bentley and I discuss the hard-hitting topics which have been debated here at talkSPORT Towers over the last couple of days. Today's a big topic, right?
Hmm?
Is it ever okay to wear pyjamas in public? Now, we've got Ryan, the Spurs fan. He'll be judge, jury. So we'll have a little chat about it. I don't even know if we agree or disagree. Is it ever okay? Now, I see a lot of mums, not dads, I see a lot of mums on school pickups.
Yeah?
In their pyjamas, right, with a big coat on.
Okay.
I have been, squeaky desk, isn't it? I have been to supermarkets and seen, it's mainly women. I don't think I've ever seen a man with their pyjamas on. Women walking about, sometimes with rollers in their hair, pyjamas on. As Joe, I was going to steal Joe's joke, but I can't. Joe very funnily said in the meeting, it's like seeing someone that's escaped from hospital, isn't it? Walking along the street. Almost they just need to be carrying their drip along. Is it ever okay to wear pyjamas in public, Darren?
You know, there's been a couple of times, so I've got an issue with it, but there's been a couple of times where I've come down in the morning and my kids come down, they've dressed, come down for breakfast. Cereal, no milk.
Right.
And I don't live that far from a co-op and a Tesco's.
Okay.
Right.
What,
so
walking distance?
You can walk it or drive there.
Okay.
Right?
I mean that can be said for anything.
No, but walking is 10 minutes.
All right. So you want to drive 2 minutes?
Drive 2 minutes, right? Okay. There's been times where I've still got, because I sleep in shorts and t-shirt. Right.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times I've gone, do you know what? Sod this. Like, just put my Ogg Palace collabs on.
Yeah.
Jumped in the car, straight to the thing.
With a coat on?
No, just PJ.
No.
Summertime. I'm not putting no jacket on.
Would I look at you and go, he's got his pyjamas on?
Well, the t-shirt, because the t-shirt is usually got like
New York Yankee on.
No, or like an RLE t-shirt or
okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the shorts will probably give it away.
They're really thin cotton bed shorts.
Yes, correct. But I just think I ain't got the time for this. So I jump in the car, go and pick up the milk.
Okay. So I'm
back in 4 minutes.
It doesn't matter. You've done it. In the winter, a couple of times I've got up and I've had like tracksuit, pajama bottoms on and like a t-shirt, and Dr. Scooter Frank's gone nuts. So I've put on my long Arsene Wenger coat.
Yeah.
And I've gone for a walk, but it's zipped up. You'd never know. You just see like my ankles, right? So you'd never know. So I've done that. I just think. So I take my kids to school on a school run.
Yeah.
Right. I've always got a pair of joggers close by and a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, when I get up in the morning, that's what goes on.
Oh, no, so I will walk around in my shorts and t-shirt until I'm ready to leave the house, which I will then go back upstairs, put my tracksuit on, away I go.
I just think, how hard is it to put something on?
No, but that's crisis. My kids have come downstairs, ready. They're at the table.
Crisis? You ain't got milk?
No, it's crisis. They're at the table, ready to go.
Crisis?
And then I'm like, I need milk.
God forbid anything bad happens in your world.
And I'm out.
We got no milk!
No, that's not me. That's them.
Right.
Dad, we've got no milk. Losing the plot, man.
My kids. I'm still amazed that you've taught your kids to put stuff in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I need to speak to your wife
I
about
promise
this.
you, it does.
What, 7?
Yeah, 7. Sometimes it's not in there how it should be, but it's in the
Don't
dishwasher.
matter. They pull the drawer out. Mine hate.
You know, they do all that, but sometimes
That's
upside
very
down.
admirable. That's very good. Okay, so the question is, we'll speak to Ryan and get his view on it. Is it okay to wear pyjamas in public? I'm going to say no, it's not. It takes 2 seconds to just put a pair of joggers on.
I think it's acceptable.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ryan's a Spurs fan. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, boys. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Thanks for being judge on today's office debate. Have you got kids?
I haven't.
All right. Okay. If you did, would you just leave the house to take them to school in your pyjamas?
I'm with you, Andy. Benty, I know being Spurs and all, but you can't be going out in your PJs, mate.
Hey, crisis. Have you ever had kids need milk? Crisis.
The wife has needed milk for tea in the morning. Saturday morning, I've got up. There's no milk. I've shot round to the co-op, but I mean maybe it's a little bit different because it depends on what you're classing as your pajamas here. Because for a man, I guess you could technically get away with a pair of shorts or joggers, but if you're talking your personalised set Bentley, you can't be going down the shop in them.
Also as well, when I talk about crisis, right, is that Saturday morning, going to get the milk. It's not really that because it's Saturday weekend, no one's really got a place to go. I'm on a tight schedule. Do you know what I mean? I've got to get the kids downstairs. They're dressed, cereal, milk, back upstairs for myself to get dressed, read my Bible, take them to school.
Doesn't matter, mate.
Mate, so it's a crisis.
No.
I'm with Andy.
You're with me.
I'm with Andy. You stick on a pair of shorts or at least a pair of joggers.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't going out with no shorts on. The shorts are on.
What if it's a crisis?
You do.
You're right.
Stick something on, and you definitely can't be. It's the ones wearing it when your PJs on the school run. That's a definite no.
Ryan,
as you say, bit of effort and say get dressed at least to go out in public.
Ryan, you're a superstar. Thanks, pal. Have a good evening, pal.
No worries, pleasure, boys.
What's bizarre is I'm going to pick on women here because I've never seen a man in pajamas. But so here's what's happened: the woman's gone to bed, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock, woken up at 6 o'clock, 7 or 8 hours, sleeping in those pajamas.
And our time works, but
right? Oh, don't use my nose. Sleeping in pajamas, and then got up in the pajamas. They probably smell. Most people wake up smelling.
What's the difference between men doing the same thing?
I don't see men doing it.
Why do it?
Is it? We'll go.
London, Eubank Jr. versus Ben on talkSPORT.
Let's get ready to rumble! This is insane! Never seen anything like this! The winner by unanimous decision, Chris Eubank!
This is a moment in time that we will never forget. And the final scene, absolutely delivered. We'll catch you next time.
Sharp and talkSPORT, it's me, Andy Goldstein Darren Bent with Justy from Last Minute. Winner dinners to tackle in the weekly shop. Save time with groceries delivered straight to your door. Billy's in the studio, so it's time now.
Touch for the very first time.
How's your day been today, Bill?
Really great.
Yeah, no one cares, mate.
And how's your day been, Bill? I care.
Really
No, we
good.
don't.
Yeah, fun at the.
We've only got 2 minutes.
He wants to talk about paddle.
What? I'm going over here, Bill. So, yeah.
What's that?
Go on, what do you want to say?
I had fun at the paddle.
It's fun at the paddle?
Yeah.
Were you allowed in?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching this still, Bill, because he wants me to find his
But
shot.
he's still watching the match.
No, because he wants to see his
3 hours
shot.
later.
That unbelievable pass. You know what I thought was embarrassing for you this afternoon? When all of a sudden it went, bing bong, and if anyone's lost a boy with a bird's nest on his head, wearing a grey hoodie, I actually thought you'd lost your mum.
Yeah, yeah.
But you found her in the end.
She picked me up, brought me to work.
What are we doing today?
The quiz is about paddle.
Okay.
Funny enough.
Benny, do you want to concentrate or not?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh.
Andy, do you want to go first?
Well, obviously it's my show, isn't it?
When was paddle invented?
Good luck.
Do you want some options?
I'm gonna go years and year, like 1800s. Go on, what are my options?
1969, 2009, 2019.
1800s.
1969.
Yeah. Do you know how it was invented?
Yeah. They got 2 little paddle bats and a paddle court and they started playing.
And there's a wall there, conveniently.
I reckon it's a bigger version of table tennis.
Mexican businessman.
What? Maximum businessman?
Businessman.
Yeah.
Walls around his tennis court to stop balls going in his neighbour's garden.
Oh,
The best balls you've ever had.
where are his balls going? In his neighbour's garden?
His neighbour's garden. You don't want that.
You don't want your balls in your neighbour's garden, do you?
So what's going on here?
Benty, in paddle you serve underarm, but what is the fastest tennis serve ever recorded?
163 miles an hour.
No, it's nowhere near that. It's about 128.
No, it's 163 to be fair.
Right, well, he's cheated then.
Bill.
Because no one knows that.
Okay, no, Bill, quick question. Have I seen your quiz?
I don't know how you would have cheated.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
But has he cheated?
Maybe, or he just knows that. Sam Groth in 2012.
Yeah, I thought it was Groffy.
The Grofster.
I thought it was
Andy.
Groffy.
O'Hara was attempting to move around the paddle court earlier. What was his highest ever pace on FIFA? So it's out of
What's it measured in?
out of 99. 69, 73 or 79.
Oh, that's like 60s. Oh, it's
69.
Yeah, fast. I think FIFA 12, FIFA 13.
Yeah.
I think mine was, I-80s, maybe
Yeah,
90.
Andy Perlo, they called
Do
me.
you know what's amazing with O'Hara, right? We were having DM bants before the match. And he went, yeah, mate, you haven't played 100 league games. And I Googled Jamie O'Hara, nor has he. That's amazing.
Bennett, do you want one more?
Yeah,
Last
go on,
one.
mate. Listen.
Name 5 sports in 5 seconds other than tennis and paddle where you hit a ball.
Baseball. Golf.
Yep. Yep.
You hit the ball.
I think 5 seconds.
Football.
Nah.
We do hit it. Bang, hit it.
Okay,
Kick it,
yeah.
you kick
Yeah,
it.
all right, 2 more.
Snooker.
You
That's
pull.
exactly what you do.
Pull.
Billiards.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
That was the most enjoyable dump I've ever had.
Well, excuse me. Well, that's it. That's all we've got time for from the Padel World Champions. We will definitely be back to fight another day. It's very rare, do I say, tune into the sports bar. But tonight is the night you want to tune in because I'm guessing Jason Cundy will absolutely hammer Jamie Hart, and rightly so. Me and the world champion will be back tomorrow for, where is it, Thursday show. Make sure you join me and him at 4 o'clock for more of the same. Thanks for listening. Billy, get out.
All right.
Have a lovely evening. Be safe, everyone. Be safe.